Good evening. Welcome back to stream number 8. It's stream number 8 in a row. And yeah, it's another voting stream, so it's gonna be a long one. You already know that. The voting streams tend to be quite long, in all honesty. 3.5 hours is usually what we got. I'll try, I hope that we can keep this one a little bit shorter than that, but I'm not optimistic regarding the possibility of that. Regardless, we got 4 national finals today that we're gonna have a voting session for. It on my screen it says that there are 0 viewers right now, which I think is not correct. Let's see if it says something else on my phone, but that would be worrying if there was no one alive or no one online. But yeah, I hope that's just a mistake on the application, basically. I can see some people in the chat, so obviously then it's a mistake. So yeah, let me actually go check how many people are watching right now. We are 46 people. Okay, so maybe we'll have around 40 voters for the first selection, which will be the Maltese one. We got Malta, Italy, Lithuania, and Finland today. Hope you got some rest yesterday, Groot. Not really. No. I mean, technically, it's work as usual. Then back today, and well, long days, and now back home streaming. We'll see how long we'll stream for. We're gonna do all of the national finals. I can't not do all of them. So yeah, 4 of them: Malta, Italy, Lithuania, Finland. We're all eager for Malta. I know, absolutely. That's what we're excited about. I was actually checking out all of the songs earlier today because I never really I listened to all of the songs once, but I didn't really pay too much attention to them. And today I actually sat down and felt like, okay, let's give every song a fair chance here and really give them a chance and basically just put them in an order that I'd be satisfied with. And I ended up kind of going for maybe 6 songs that I kind of enjoyed, and then the rest are just I guess that was a little more okay than the other one, and that's kind of how I ranked the final few there in my points. Of course, since Malta had a final of 16 songs, then you have to vote for 10. Same thing goes for Italy, who had 28 songs in the final. So yeah, which is just a massive number. In Italy, you can't really what do you call it, narrow down the amount because there are 28 songs in their final. They don't have semis or anything like that. Of course, Finland only has 7, so we're gonna vote for 5 in that one. And then Lithuania had 10, so you get to vote for 7 songs in that one. So those are the rules for today. We're gonna start off with Malta. I think we're gonna get to it pretty instantly. We're gonna have a break between every voting session. Um, why Finland? What's the point? The point is just, that we're doing every national final. Um, Simple. Not really sure what else to answer on that one. My Maltese 12 points is an unlikely one. Yeah, I'm sure some people got some unexpected choices in there. I made sure that I voted in every selection so far so that I don't have to sit here and vote and just worry about where to place my points. I'm just making sure that my votes have registered. The ones for Malta have at least. So we're gonna start with the one for Malta, basically. Um, I think I've prepared the recap here. I prepared the YouTube chat, so everything should work. Just put on the sound there, and then of course I will have to mute myself. If you haven't seen already, we streamed yesterday, doing the running order reveal for Eurovision, the official one. I muted every single clip and kind of ruined the stream experience because of it, just so I could avoid getting copyright struck. And well, 2 hours later, the entire stream has been blocked worldwide because, well, who else? Panic Records are the usual suspects regarding who blocks every video on YouTube. But yeah, basically the stream is completely blocked, so I had to trim it down, take away all of the footage that had Eurovision content in it, and well, if you're interested, the stream is still up where you can watch and listen to the chat about the running orders, but the video as it's supposed to be, or the stream as it's supposed to be, is just it's incomplete because copyright. So as always, I will mute the recaps because, well, just to be safe. I mean, of course they can still block, but like it's easy to just cut out the recap section here in the stream versions because I'm not saying anything either. So yeah, we got that. Let's make sure that I share the correct screens now. I have a feeling this is the one. Yeah, looks like that. Let's see. Um, all right, I think everything's set. I'm gonna move my webcam up here. I'm gonna make it smaller, like that. And then we're gonna do the screen share. Uh, 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 just like that. There we go. Okay, so we got the screen. It's basically loading because I haven't played. So we're starting with Malta. We're gonna watch the recap first. If you haven't like stuck around for the Maltese national final, I don't blame you. I hadn't really paid too much attention to it either, but there are a few good ones in here, I'd say. Um, so yeah, we're gonna check the recap. I will link the recap in the chat so you can go check it out if you want to. We're gonna listen to them here on mute, so yeah, 4 minutes and 16 seconds of mute coming up your way, and we're starting right now. All right, we're back. That's a long recap. In all honesty, it's there are so many songs that I don't really care for. In all honesty, but I think there are a few standards that are. A lot of them are like a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, we're gonna what's it called? We're gonna basically vote. So I'm gonna open up the MESC. You see, I've got all of the votings. Like I've got all of the selections we've done so far. I've saved them all here. So I got everything. Basically, MESC 2023. We got the voting link here. I'm sharing it in the chat right now. Let's just make sure. Yeah, all the participants are here, all 16. You vote for 10. Here we go. Start voting now, basically. And yeah, I mean, we can't really take a break already, can we? I've just started streaming, so we're not gonna have a break for while you vote for this one. So I'll give you like 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then we'll just get to it. I'll be active in the chat for a little while we vote, I guess. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what we got going for it right now, I guess. I just hope. Okay, yeah, that works. It's hard to vote when you for 10 when you dislike most. Yeah, I mean that happens, you know. Uh, that's just the way it is. Some selections are, I guess, better than others, really. But yeah, I can understand that. I'm really interested to see what your top looks like. Why would you be? I don't know. I don't really think it should be taken that seriously because I have a very clear like maybe top three that I like. I'd say, and then the rest are like a bit like some of them are good, some of them don't really care about them. I was of course not really what's it called? Not really heavily invested when it happened, so I don't really have like I don't associate the selection with anything, so it's just kind of there for me. Um, I don't really have a strong connection to any of the songs really, but we got to do all of them. You know, that's just the way it works. Groot, what do you teach? English and Swedish are my two subjects that I teach. Mainly English. I only have Swedish, like a little bit of that, because there are a lot of other Swedish teachers at the school that I work at, but not that many English ones, or English teachers, basically. So yeah. Um, let's see what I actually like exactly 10 songs from this, so it wasn't that hard ranking them. Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. I envy you, I guess. Having not seen the semis, this was actually okay. I mean, Romania and San Marino definitely have worse songs production value. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Gonna miss Malta. Couldn't bring myself to watch these. Sorry, but I'll be in the front rows during all the other votings. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That sounds like a good plan. The abundance of good vocalists and the shortage of good songwriters in Malta needs to be studied. I mean, Malta is a small country. You kind of they're excused, I'd say. I only voted to put the busker first. Anything else I kept as it was. That's not how you should vote, because then the whole standings will just get completely messed up. That's an awful way of voting. You should know the songs. Let me take a look here. Uh, yeah, you voted. If I see that your votes are looking really like basically creeping walls, 10 points, indescribable, 8, alone, 7, try to be better, 6, that's that's an issue. I do not approve of that. Just voted. I have a clear top 10. Nice one. Hi everyone. Hello DN. Is this worse than the Swedish final? Yeah. Yeah. I thought Romania was way better than Malta. I mean, each to their own. Each to their own. Um, what's going on here? Can't move anything? Okay. Yes, you can delete them. Okay, I'm deleting them. Don't you worry. There we go. 46 voters. Alright. Um, I'm really curious to like because I'm trying right now because I'm curious to see how it works. I'm trying to also like vote on the phone. And I don't know, like, did any of you figure out how you did that? because I can't figure it out. Basically, nothing happens when you click on anything. I mean, I can submit votes, but then it will just be the order that they're ranked in. Um, or otherwise prefer to use drop-down menus. Oh, you click on the link. Okay, I got it now. I get how it works. That was a pretty simple fix, but it was like really hidden, like how you do it. Okay, interesting. Now I know. Okay, it's number one Malta, then long time no one else, then in the silence another. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. There are 10, then in drops off. Yeah. After missing the voting for the Danish NF, I'm never taking my votes for granted. Yeah, exactly. I watched the Swedish final yesterday and was shocked at the poor quality. No, I think you're harsh. I think it was a good final. The semis were harsh. Yeah, on phone you can't drag them around. Yeah, there's a hyperlink that lets you choose from a drop-down link. Exactly, Shay. I found that. I found that. Basically. There is a button saying that you can switch the mode for your phone. Exactly, yeah. Voting on mobile has an option to give you drop-down menus. Yeah, figured it out. Looks, well, was a convenient way to fix it, honestly. Um, I honestly think people just didn't read. You mean on the ScoreWiz app? Yeah, I guess that's why. Why? We still have 1 more minute to vote, so get your votes in. 52 of you have already done so. I still can't see how many viewers we are in the chat, but if you haven't got your votes in and you want to have your votes in, then you should get to it right away, basically. Um, yeah. DN, I won't because I don't know Malta's song. Yet you encourage everyone else to vote. That's nice. um, I'm actually intrigued to see like if this is like I have a suspicion of how the results will kind of look, but you can never be sure, right? And yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how they will end up looking, basically. Um, but I have a suspicion that I know kind of what songs will be in the top two, maybe. I can guess on that one. But then we'll see the rest, I guess. Um, okay. I've at least listened to all of the songs, so I feel I can vote. But yeah, I don't hold much interest in this, and yeah, I'm kind of the same. I've heard the songs like once or twice, but I don't really know anything else. My guess is a battle between Dance and Checkmate. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling as well. Vibel, damn, I was fast this time. Oh yeah, you're second. You're second. Voted for the first time since I'm never here when the live stream starts. Well, nice one. Hope you're excited about the Maltese selection. Because I'm not sure if that many people are that excited about it. But yeah. Um, okay, so it's 26. I guess we should just get to it. I guess we're just gonna get to it. Let's see how many voters we got. Or wait, let's actually see. So make sure that I got everything clicked in. If you still want to get in your votes, you have a few more seconds to do so. We gotta put fast mode on. Um, okay, yeah, I think everything's good there. Managed the incoming votes. We got 58 voters. Here are all of them at the moment. Um, I have a feeling Dons and Checkmate will have zeros. Yeah, that's probably like what's gonna happen, honestly. People like I'm starting to get more and more suspicious that people just vote, tactically. Regardless of like this voting session stream we got going is like completely it has no effect on anything. Yet people still kind of want to rig the voting. I don't know. We're gonna check the scoreboard. We're gonna start watching the voting. Let's see what it looks like on screen. My face is too big, of course, so we'll have to move myself up in the corner a little bit more. There we go. Looks good. All right. And of course, I need to kind of put up the chat on my phone because otherwise I see nothing of what you're saying. So let me just do that real quick. We can start the voting in the meantime, honestly. Groot is up first. I think you all kind of already are aware of that. These are his first points. Excited is a strong word, yeah. I guess you're right. 8 points to Up, 10 points to Checkmate, and the 12 to Do You Wanna Dance? Alright, next one up, Vivo from Estonia. Let's see what you got. First few points there. 8 to Creeping Walls, 10 points to Dance, and the 12 to La La Land. Okay, interesting one. Why does Up have a dot behind it? Because the title on YouTube, I think, had a dot after it. Am I just completely wrong with naming it? That might be the case. Jaden, 10 points to Creeping Walls, and the 12 to Up. Okay, so Up is doing pretty well so far. Gotta say. Gotta say. Taylor, Master Blaster robbed. Alright. Oh, every song has actually got points so far. I didn't even realize, but that's always nice to see, you know? And the 12 here to Do You Wanna Dance? Yeah, like you don't have to like Dance and Checkmate, but they should be in your top 10 if you're considering like yeah, absolutely. Both of them should absolutely be in the top 10 in this final. Whatever, yeah. 12 points to Dance, another one. We got an 11-point lead for it now, and then a pretty big gap from Creeping Walls downwards as well at the moment. Hayden from Malta's next one. Here are the first few points. We got 10 to Creeping Walls there, and a 12 to Checkmate, putting it up into third. What on earth has Jaden done by blanking Brook Checkmate? Oh, Ike is back as well, and he's voting for a lot of songs at the current bottom. 10 points to Dance, though, and the 12 to Up. So we got a distinct top 4 at the moment. Are you gonna do the saxophone melody every time they get a 12? No way. No, I won't. Harv, next one up. I was dying to tell this joke. Oh my, Up is going up. Okay. Guess what? Got a 12 from Harv. Very nice, Ugur. Very nice. You did well. Turg, next one up. Voter number 9. We only have 58 voters in this one. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit fewer amount of voters. But regardless, 10 points to Alone there, and the 12 to Creeping Walls, putting it up in second. Still, the busker in the lead. Vigo from Latvia, next one. First few points down here. We got an 8 for Creeping Walls. We got a 10 for Dance, and we get a 12 to Checkmate. Okay, top 3 kind of distancing themselves now. Up is losing a little bit further behind. Shay, next one from the Northern Ireland. 4 points to On My Own there, puts it up into third last. Fabrizio Faniello in last place at the moment. Ay, ay, ay. And a 12 to I Depend on You. Interesting one. It's up on the top half here now. Pretty big gap from, well, what place is even that? Like 9th down to 10th from La La Land there. 8 points to I Depend on You, 10 points to La La Land, and the 12 to Do You Wanna Dance? Dance is genuinely a fun song. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a great song. I think it's a great entry for Eurovision. I just kind of hate that they put it in the second spot in the running order, but whatever. After Norway, especially. J Sora, where's the 12? It's going to Dance again. Is Dance gonna be the one that's going for our selection as well? I kind of lost track of how many winners we've chosen. We've chosen Romania, Czechia, and I think one more. World Sasuri, Checkmate with another 12 there. We of course picked Latvia as well. Did I miss any? Czechia, Latvia, and what did I even say? I already forgot. Romania. Tell me if I missed one of them. Sasha currently voting here. Another 12 too. Do you wanna dance? Alright, let's see. Creeping Walls is doing surprisingly good and I'm here for it. Yeah. Same, so salty, it's second. What? It's me, Adrian. 12 points to Checkmate. Puts it back up into second. Still 30 points behind the lead. But yeah, it's in the mix. There are 3 songs absolutely quite far ahead of the rest, honestly. But I mean, still, Fabrizio could do a late surge, you know. Aline from Scotland, 12 points to Up, kind of putting it back into the mix there for the top I guess for the top 5 race or something. Curtis Mart from Russia here. First 3 points there. 8 points to Guess What. 10 points to Up. And 12 to Dance. Another one. You can't say Do You Wanna Dance without the melody after it. Well, try me. Alf from Melmac munching on free range cat. What? Okay. A lot of points at the bottom there. And a 12 to Alone puts it back up into top 5. That Dance is second. Dance is first. At least if I see correctly. Addy Star, 10 points to Alone, and the 12 to Checkmate. Back up into second. The Mirror will be last, surely. Well, it's not last right now. Fabrizio Faniello is. But maybe not for longer. Ivanik wants to dance his own party. Also wants Fabrizio Faniello to be at the party, but he wants Gio De Bono at the party too. And obviously he wants the busker at the party. JH3 from America. Putting some distance there for Indescribable, moving a bit up. I Depend on You with an 8. 10 to Try to Be Better there. Big points. And 12 to Dance. Oh, I meant in the running order. Yeah, of course. Dance being second in the running order is, yeah, just awful. Syed from Pakistan. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in the chat, but good to see that you're voting. 10 points to La La Land. And the 12 to Guess What? Up into 4th there. Groot, I just cannot wait for Polish voting as I just want to see you giving 12 points to Elena as it is obviously your favorite. Well, you're gonna be disappointed. Sorry. Jason from the UK, 10 points to Dance and the 12 to Checkmate. Still, I mean, 60 points in the lead at the moment. We're almost halfway through. Jere from Germany, next one here. A lot of points at the bottom there. Fabrizio Faniello is moving up. It's moving up. Creeping Walls with a 10 there, and the 12 to Dance. Maybe Creeping Walls is doing well because it was first in the recap. No, I don't think so. I think it's one of the more modern sounding songs in the selection. And I think that's kind of what the charm of it. I think it sounds more polished than a lot of the other songs, in my personal opinion. I voted for like 4 songs that I like, the rest is Ra. Are they random, the rest ones? Okay. Hugo from Sweden. First few points here. 8 points to Guess What, 10 points to Heartbreaker down there, and 12 to Checkmate. Nothing for the busker there. I guess Hugo didn't want to dance. Toypa Cat from Denmark. First few points here. 1 point to The Mirror down there. 8 to, the Christian Arding song, and 10 to Checkmate, and 12 to Do You Wanna Dance? The pain of being 5 hours behind Central European time. I'm leaving my house just now because I have class in the afternoon. That sucks. Maybe you can vote, like, sneak on your phone and vote. Up to you. 10 points from Frog to In the Silence, and 12 to Dance again. I really thought In the Silence was going to do better. I think the vocal performance there is absolutely a standout. Something to bring with you. But it's not doing very well at the moment. Donald Trump, let's see what he likes. He likes Up by Matt Black, and he likes The Busker as well. I only really like Dance from this final. The rest were in order of what I tolerated. Wow, harsh. But fair, I guess. Cecilia from Sweden, 8 points to Alone here. 10 points to Checkmate, and the 12 to Dance. Okay, so we got an 83-point lead. I think, oh yeah, I've missed the halfway mark, but okay, we're skipping the halfway mark in this one. We'll just continue. We'll keep going. Groot encouraging people to be on their phones during class. 12 points to Dance again there from George. Well, it's my fear when I start teaching, noted. Yeah, of course I won't encourage them, but maybe like when you're commuting, then you can be on their phone, you know? Rain Gun from whatever flag this is. 10 points to Up, and a 12 to The Busker again. Your live streams are perfectly timed for when I'm always home. Well, for me too. No Name from Estonia, next one. This is fun to watch live, actually. I'm glad you enjoy it. You should stick around to being live more often then. 12 more to Dance. I don't think this is one of the more exciting votings we've done. It seems like we've got a pretty clear runaway winner at this point. The Mirror is very clearly in last, but Polina gives it 2 points here. 8 to dance, 10 to up, and the 12 to checkmate. So 101 points behind dance now. Alipan trying to be better. Alright, first few points here. Interesting, the whole top four has got points. On my own, getting an 8 there. Nice one. Fabrizio Faniello with a 10, and Alone with a 12 there. What's going on in my alleyway outside? It's like really loud noises. I hope you can't hear them. Cheburashka, 8 points to checkmate, 10 points to Alone, and 12 points to Creeping Walls. Pretty distinct. Well, Alone is pretty close to the 5th and 6th as well, but we got a pretty distinct top 3 at the moment. Steve from the UK, next one. And the Mirror is falling far behind at the moment. 10 points to checkmate, and 12 points to I Depend on You, back up into the top half. Isn't Groot a teacher? Well, yeah, he is. Please make a stream from your school. No way, no way. Blaine will be okay. First few points here. It'll be okay. Gets a 10 there. And checkmate with a 12. Nothing for the busker. I think Italy will have a different winner. All the others, I suspect, have the same outcome. We'll see. We'll see. Bluebell, first few points here. 10 points to Creeping Walls and 12 to the busker. Groot Namelick, it begins with R. Where did you get that from? Okay. Mango, next one. In the Silence being underrated here. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is. 12 points to Alone there. Put some distance down to 5th. And the Silence is pretty far behind as well, honestly. Yeah. Valley Spear from France. Voting now. Don't see Monica winning in Lithuania. Yeah, I'm skeptical on that one too, but we'll see. We'll see. Another 12 for the busker. They're not leading with 100 points anymore, but still 94. So yeah. E from Ecuador. The Mirror is falling very far behind now. 8 points to In the Silence there. 10 to Try to Be Better, up on 100 points. And another 12 to Do You Wanna Dance? Sean from England, 8 points to Creeping Walls, 10 to Dance, and the 12 to La La Land. Empo from the Netherlands. First few points here. 8 points to La La Land, 10 points to I Depend on You, and a 12 to Dance. Do any of your students know about your YouTube channel? Do you? Would you care if they do? I would absolutely care. I would not really like that. Magdalena Andersson. Okay. Guess what with a 10? And of course, Magdalena likes to dance as well. Because of your automated profile picture on your web browser. Oh. Whoopsie. I would definitely prefer Ruta of the two. Oh yeah, we're already talking Lithuania there. Let's stick to Ronella Hatari's votes in the Maltese selection for now. 12 points to Creeping Walls. It's very distinctly in third at the moment. Jonas from Lithuania, next one. Here are the first few points. Heartbreaker moves up into third last. The Mirror gets some points here. 10 points to Dance and 12 to Checkmate. Italy will be the most exciting with Cenera versus Madame. Well, we have a bunch of songs in that one, I think. I'm not sure what will be the favorite there. Never from Portugal gives a 12 to Checkmate. Checkmate is, well, no, it's not catching up. It's got 118 points still to catch up. This is not one of those exciting votes. Like, do you remember when we did the Denmark voting? That was so much excitement. I was like biting my nails the entire time there. Liz from Turkey gives another 12 to the busker. Just came in for a little bit. Hope everything is doing good. Busker Supremacy. Yeah, Busker Supremacy, that's for sure. Ugur, 8 points to In the Silence. In the Silence back on the, or well, like on the for the first time on the left side now. And Dance with another 12. Groot, are you a fun teacher or serious? A lot of students say that I'm a good teacher because they can make jokes with me. So I'll take that as a positive thing, you know? I enjoy hearing that every time. Lucas Lysander from Uruguay, 12 points to Checkmate there, but a 10 to Dance, so not really making too much of a difference. Why do you care so much about your students knowing? Like, what on earth would happen then? Because students take everything that they can make fun of and they will use it against you, basically. Whenever you get on their wrong side, they will use something against you. They will try bullying. They will, do everything. And then everything that makes you stand out is just a negative kind of thing because they can use it against you. We need to stop writing names like this because I will just delete them. We don't need them. Um, the noise outside could have been unhappy Croats. Ice Arrow, yo, next one up here. A lot of points on the right side, 10 points to checkmate, and the 12 to do you wanna dance? Um, Next one up, Yo from Australia. Probably pretty late in Australia at the moment. Here are the first few points. 8 points to guess what, 10 points to dance, and the 12 to up. Ooh, banger. Um, reckon he's firm but fair, but not afraid of having fun. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of accurate. I hope, at least. We got a person from Sao Tome and Principe here, who gives 10 points to Indescribable and 12 points to Creeping Walls. Can Indescribable get 100 points? That's something we're looking for here. Noah, next one up from Sweden. 8 points to Alone, 10 points to Indescribable. It reached 100, and the 12 to Dance. These are the final results. Yeah, I'll read all of the chat when we've gone through the standings. Obviously, the Mirror, as someone predicted in the chat, finished last with a pretty big margin as well. Heartbreaker got 103 points, which, well, I mean, it's still one over 100, but it finished in 15th. 4 points behind Indescribable, who moved up here to 107 points on the last voter. Then Eku Char or Eku Kar or whatever on 122 in 13th. 10 points behind On My Own in 11th on 132. 14 points up, Try to Be Better by Fabrizio Faniello in 11th. And then a tie for 9th between It'll Be Okay and I Depend on You. 163 points. In the Silence, 175. Finished up on the top half, basically at the end there. La La Land in 7th, 192. And then we got a pretty distinct top 6, like a pretty big gap there. 226 points for Up in 6th place. 5th place for Guess What, 254. And then Alone in 4th, 273. Top 3, Creeping Walls, 297. Behind, like a massive gap up to Checkmate in 2nd on 408. And Dance basically just landslided this, 534 points. We can kind of take a look at the grid here. Let me just make sure that I save the image. Basically, a lot of 12s for Dance there. And, I mean, we got a few 12s for Checkmate. We got a few 12s for Creeping Walls. Some for Alone. 2 for Guess What. We got a few, actually, for Up. 2 for La La Land, 1 for I Depend on You. No, 2 for I Depend on You, and then, well, no one else got any 12s. So yeah, these are the results for the Maltese first selection that we got. Happy, mad, upset, sad? What are your general thoughts? I think everyone's just kind of, I mean, it was a clear winner in this selection, for sure, in this voting at least. So, maybe, yeah, Ilya Ray has already counted it out. Debusky got 77% of possible points. So yeah, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big amount. Um, JH3 says, when I was in high school, people found out about my YouTube channel, not this one, and got brought up constantly, and I hated the attention. Exactly. That's exactly what happens. Everything that makes you stand out is just a thing you can use to basically upset someone, bully them, make them sad, make them angry, annoy them. It's the way people work. What if a student is watching now? Then I would probably hear about it in class tomorrow. Wonder who will win. Yeah, exactly. What age group do you teach, if you don't mind? 14 to, or what, 13 to 16 years old. Well, that was a voting of all time. I know, right? Massive. Didn't expect Heartbreaker to do so badly. Up was robbed. I mean, it finished in 6th, so pretty proud about being the one who carries in the silence the left side. Yeah, I guess so. Um, Happy Guess What is in the top five. I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's a fun song. Happy Luke is indifferent. Upset that Up didn't get picked. Well, okay. Can live with that result. Yeah, I guess. Happy with it. Just looking forward to a better selection. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna continue. So yeah, that was the Maltese selection. I'm just gonna make sure that I save the results on my computer so I have them to post for later after the stream is over. Um, there we go. We're gonna continue. We're gonna go for the next selection, basically. And that will be... It's San Remo next, isn't it? It's San Remo, isn't it? I think it's San Remo next. So, oh, I already spoiled the voting link, so some people will already have gone on to the voting. Okay, wait, give me a few seconds here. What should we should do that. I'm gonna look up the recap. This is obviously a really long selection. I understand if like those of you out there have not seen the live performances for the songs, basically because I mean Rai, the broadcasting company, just kind of takes them down, you know. Um, and I'm not sure if they exist somewhere like on a Google Drive link or something. If you haven't seen the live performances, then I guess you'll just have to judge studio cuts. If you haven't heard all of the 28 songs, you probably shouldn't vote. Just my recommendation. But for everyone who has and knows the songs, we got the recap. I'm linking it in the chat now. I'm gonna check it. You can check it out as well. It's only 2.5 minutes, so I guess they have really short clips. Gonna mute it now for while we check the recap. Basically, oh, I forgot that I should probably share the screen again. Um, there we go. Okay, so it's in the chat. We're gonna watch the recap now. I'm gonna mute my mic for the recap, and then we'll be back. We'll start the voting, and I'm gonna take a break during the voting. So yeah, let's go. All right, that's such a good national final. Honestly, there are so many good songs in this one. It's hard to just narrow it down to 10. it would be hard to narrow it down to like 20 even. I'm gonna share the voting link right away, so you can get to voting now. We're gonna have basically what's it called? Um, we're gonna have let's do 8 minutes, so 20, like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That's when we're doing the voting. So you have 8 minutes. Start voting, and we'll take the break while everyone's voting, basically. So yeah, see you soon again. Yeah, see you soon again. Basically, bye for now.
I can't explain, it's not the same. 'Cause you lift me up with every touch. Losing my breath, it's just too much. Losing my mind if you tonight us. Close your eyes, we'll find a way. Remember the time that we first fell. Remember the things we used to say. Take me away, take me away. Everything has changed. Now that you're gone, everything has changed. Cause you lift me up with every touch. Losing my breath, it's just too much. Losing my mind if you tonight us. Close your eyes, we'll find a way. Remember the time that we first fell. Remember the things we used to say. Take me away, take me away. Everything has changed. Now that you're gone, everything has changed. Lips red like roses, tasting of wine. Eyes like the ocean, gonna make you mine. Waking up to the sound of the northern breeze and birds singing loud. I can hear the voices from within screaming deep inside of me. I can feel it crawling down my skin, awakening the animals within. Awakening the animals I'm holding on to the sound, the northern lights and birds singing loud. I can feel I'm getting close to home.
All right, we gotta we gotta get to it. You know, we've already spent an hour of the stream basically just doing Malta, and now yeah, basically voted for Italy. Um, let's see how many people have decided to vote. I'm gonna refresh. We got 78 voters, so there's a little bit more of an interest for Sanremo than there is for the Maltese Eurovision, of course, and that applies to my side of things as well. Because I brought out some popcorn. I feel like this is I have no carrots basically. I still haven't bought any carrots, but popcorn is always a good snack for when exciting things happen. And Sanremo voting here on this channel, pretty exciting. Um, I'd really say. Um, had a really long walk yesterday because I needed to brush up on some of the songs. So thank you, Sanremo song count, for increasing my step count. Awesome. That's a good way to get through the songs is to do a little bit of a walk or a workout at the same time. I'd say we're gonna make sure that we put fast mode on. We're gonna make sure that I actually have the chat up here so I can see it while we check the voting. We of course have, yeah, as I said, 78 or 80 voters now. Okay, we've got two more. So we're gonna do it now. We're gonna start the voting. Scoreboard is visible here, so we'll open this link. Um, Damn, I was enjoying that song. Well, I can play it for you later again. It's in the non-copyrighted playlist. So yeah. I think you know who my 12 will be. I don't, Sean. Maybe you've told me, but then I've forgotten. Everything looks good on screen, I'd say. Hello, did I miss something? Loxo says. Yeah, we basically just closed the Sanremo voting. Sorry. This voting should be less obvious. Let's see what happens. Not so sure. I'm very excited to see where all of these points will land. But yeah, we're gonna. So happy that the running order was on yesterday, so I could vote in Sanremo today. Oh, okay, got it now. Okay, we're gonna start. Groot is the first one to vote. Here we go. and these are the first points. Obviously, there are so many songs here. Picking only 10 is so difficult, but these are the first 10 that I voted for. And Tango gets an 8. Made in Italy gets a 10. And everyone knows where the 12 lands, so splash! Obviously. Mattel from Austria, second one up here. First few points here. Alright. We got an 8 for Superheroi. 10 to Alba, and the 12 to Tango. Nice one. We got Tango up in the lead now, which is always nice to see for Tananai there. William from Ireland. Next one here. Still, not that many songs that have gotten any points. Well, there are a lot of songs that still haven't got any points. 10 points to Made in Italy there, and a 12 to Cenere puts it back up into third there, or back up. It basically puts it up into third. Liz from Turkey, next one up. Here are the first few points there. Two more songs getting their first points here. 8 points to Il Bene Nel Male, 10 to Due, and the 12 to Splash. Alright, Splash and Made in Italy currently tied for the lead, with Tango in third. Ike Hyftgold. Here are the first few points from Ike. We have an 8 for Made in Italy. It's very close at the top. 10 points to Cenere. You see how close it is at the top so far. And a 12 to Tango. Okay, who said that this was going to be a very straightforward voting, huh? So far, it's exciting, I'd say. Jaden, next one up here. First few points here. Still a lot of songs left on 0, but maybe that will change. 2.000 minuti gets 8 there. 10 to Non Mi Va. And a 12 to Due. You see, the top 5 is separated by 9 points so far. Shay from Northern Ireland, next one up. Here are the first few points. There we go. We have 10 for Due there, puts it all the way up into second there, and a 12 to Due Vite. Due Vite not doing so well so far, but it's clinging on, you know. We'll have this on in the background while I'm making dinner. It sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan. Vibol currently 10 points to Cause Persa there, which puts it very far up. And a 12 to Egoista, so Vibel is not currently agreeing with what's going on in the overall voting. James, next one here from America. First few points here. We still have a few songs on 0, but they're getting fewer. Splash with an 8 there. 10 points to 2.000 minuti, and the 12 goes to Superheroi. Expected a landslide for Madame, but maybe not. Interesting. Yeah, Madame is only in, what is it, like 6th place so far? Which is very interesting. Jeffrey from the Netherlands here. First points go in there. Due with an 8. Due is doing very well. 10 points to Superheroi. And the 12 to Splash. Back up in the lead. Back up into the lead. Syed from Pakistan, next one here. Sali getting the first few points there. Mare di Guai is by Ariete, not Jordi. Oh, I messed up when I wrote the names. Awful job by me. Dewey gets a 12 there. Terribly sorry. I messed it up. Crimson from Canada. Next one here. Dewey is putting some distance at the top. Or maybe? Dewey is not a song that I would have expected to be at the top, honestly. But we'll see what happens. Cenere with a 12 there. The votes are very, widespread. There are a lot of songs getting a lot of points, basically. Wait, Due Vita is doing so terribly. That's my favorite ballad of the year. Yeah, so far it's not very far up. I mean, it's still in 7th, but, 8 more points to Due there. 10 points to Cause Perse. And the 12 to Parole de Temale. Alright. Jason from the UK. First few points there. We get an 8 for Made in Italy. Nice one. 10 for Cenere. Very close at the top. And the 12 to Due Vite. Il Bene Nel Male is moving backwards, Madame is not going for that landslide that Empo was expecting. Taya, voting for a lot of songs on the left side there. We have an 8 for Madame, 10 for Vivo, which are the first points that Vivo got, and a 12 for Splash. DN, I would have 12 Due if I knew enough songs of San Remo. You can't know that for sure, because, I mean, if you don't know all of the songs, then maybe your winner would have been somewhere else. Coin with their first votes here. Sally getting a big 8 there. 10 points to Non Mi Va. And the 12 to Mare di Guai by Ariete, of course. Just ignore the parentheses on that one. Sorry. Addy Star from Norway, voter number 17. First few points here. We get an 8 for Made in Italy, 10 points to Furore, and a 12 to Due. Ooh, this one's interesting. I did not expect that, honestly. Beba Blanca goes solo. Okay. Alright. Still got 2 points on 0 points, which is interesting. 10 points to Furore there. Furore is putting itself upwards. And a 12 to Sali. That's an unexpected one. Alright, it's me, Adrian, from Sweden. Next one. Here are the first few points. Only 1 point to Due there, so we could have some... If Splash gets something big, it could get into the mix there. 10 points to Madame. And the 12 to Splash. Okay, so Splash is 12 points behind Due so far. And then a pretty big... Like, there are some gaps up there. Cecilia, next one here. First few points there. 8 points to Due. 10 points to Tango. Puts it up into 4th there. And the 12 to Due Vite, which, I mean, gets it... Well, it's in 7th and has, well, some distance to both up and down. Hugo, next one here. Only 1 point to Due again, but it's still getting, like, consistent points from pretty much everyone. So, Splash with an 8 there. 10 points to Cause Perse. And a 12 to Tango. Ooh, nice one. I'm actually surprised. Like both Due and Splash, I did not expect them to be the top two. I'll say that much. I thought like Cenere, Due Vite, Il Bene nel Male, like those would have been the favorites I would have assumed, but nope. Capski from Romania, 10 points to Due Mille Minuti and the 12 to Cenere. Forgot to vote. There were 12 for Polvere and 10 for Splash. Polvere needs those 12, I can say that much. Ivanik, next one here. Polvere gets 4 there, so that's something. 8 points to Lashami. 10 points to Splash, puts it up in the lead. Can Due get the 12? Tango gets the 12, so we have a swap for the lead there. Splash going up, 4 points ahead of Due. Helene from Germany, next one. Here are the first few points. Due puts itself back up into the lead with those points. 8 points to Il Bene nel Male. 10 to Splash, back up in the lead. And the 12 to Tango, up into 3rd there, tied with Cenere. George from Wales, next one up here. 25th voter. Splash getting more points. Still 2 songs on 0 points. Let's hope everything gets at least 1 point. 10 points to Cenere there, up into 3rd again. And the 12 to Tango, puts itself up into 3rd again. Due getting nothing there. Taylor from the UK is next up. First few points there. Alba is also really low. Yeah, you're right. Alba is really low. Superheroi with a 10 there. And the 12 to In Bene nel Male. Okay, so we got a top 6 that's over 100 points. Then Due Vite is very close to it. And then a pretty big gap downwards. Vigo, next one up. From Latvia. I have an 8 for Superheroi. 10 to Due Vite. And the 12 to Polvere. Alright, that one came out of nowhere. Splash and Tango getting nothing. And then Polvere with the 12, which is interesting. Sasha, local San Remo hater. Okay. Well, let's see what you hated the least then, I guess. Causa Perse with an 8. Causa Perse is very far up. 10 points to Cenere. And 12 points to Made in Italy. Such a good song, honestly. And such a good performance. I'm so hooked by that one. Ciao Ciao from Sweden is currently voting here. First few points there. Mare di Guai puts itself up on the top half again. 8 points to Il Bene nel Male. 10 to Causa Perse. More points for Causa Perse. And the 12 to Cenere. Alright, let's see what's next. Kevin from the Netherlands. First few points here. We got 8 points for Cenere, 10 points to Mare di Guai, and the 12 to Parole de Temale, the actual Georgia song, which moves up into what I believe is 16th then. Curtis Mart from Russia. More points for Splash. Splash is doing really, really well. I didn't really expect that. But it's always nice to see, from my perspective at least, to see it do so well. Cenere with a 10 there, and 12 to Made in Italy. Big points. Puts itself up into 4th. Tango slipping back to 5th. Il Bene nel Male in 6th at the moment. Jar from Croatia, next one. Stupido gets its first few points. Lovely to see. So there's only one song left on nothing, basically. 10 points for Splash there, big points. And a 12 to Made in Italy again. And nothing for Due. Due has fallen way back, 40 points up to the lead now. Okay, Noah from Sweden. First points here. Alba with a 7 there, puts itself back up the top half. I can't believe Alba was on the right side. It's not doing well at all. Due with 8, Cenere with 10, and the 12 to Il Bene nel Male, up into 5th. Tango slipping. Tango is slipping. Henny from Sweden. Next one. First 3 points here. Some more points for Splash. Some more points for Due. 8 points to Made in Italy. 10 to Cenere. And 12 to Il Bene nel Male. Like, whoever said that this was not going to be close and exciting, I don't know. This one's exciting, I gotta say. There are a lot of songs in it. A lot of songs in it. A lot can still happen. Cheburashka gives some more points to Stupido down there. 8 points to Mostro. 10 points to Polvere. A lot of points at the bottom here. And 12 points to Il Bene nel Male. Up into 4th. Madame is closing in. Madame is closing in. Marco Mengoni is the GOAT. Let's see where this 12 lands then. I'm sure I have an idea. 8 points to Splash. 10 points to Cenere. And the 12 to Due Vite. Alright. Interesting. We still only have 6 points separating the top two. Calliope from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here are the first few points there. Some more points for Splash. But if Cenere gets big boy points here, then it could, go up into the tied lead here. Where does the 12 go? Goes to Cenere. We have a tie for the lead. There is a tie for the lead between Splash and Cenere. You didn't expect this, did you? Blaine, Levante's #1 fan. Then I guess Vivo is getting a 12 here. 8 points to Due there. 10 points to Cenere. Alright, it's up in the lead. And the 12 to Vivo, which puts it up a little bit on the right side there. But Cenere now in the lead. Yuyumas from Argentina, next one. We only have 2 voters left to be halfway through. Splash with a 5 there. We have 8 points to Alba. 10 to Cenere. More points for Cenere. And the 12 to Tango, up into 5th place there, ahead of Made in Italy. And the final voters before the halfway mark, Walking from Bulgaria. And here are those points. Ladyud not doing well at all. Interesting. 10 points to Due. And the 12 to Splash. And here we go. Halfway through, these are the votes. We still have one song on 0 points, which is very unfortunate. Let's hope it gets some more. Let's hope it gets some points here after the halfway mark. Stupido and Sepoi Domani are, well, second to last, basically, on 7 points each. Then in 25th, we have Un Bel Viaggio, 11 points. Ladio down in, basically, 24th, which is very low, on 18. Lettera, 22 in 23rd. Egoista and Lasciami tying on 21st place now with 27 points. And then in 20th, we have Vivo by Levante on 31. Then a tie for 18th between Terzo Cuore and Polvere on 39 points. And in 17th, we have Parole de Temale, 45 points. 16th, we have, tied for 15th, Mostro and Sali, 58 points. Behind Non Mi Va, who is top half at the moment, in 14th with 61. 3 points behind Mare di Guai and 2 Mila Minuti, who are tying for 12th. And then in 11th, we have Alba, 1 point behind Cause Perse, who is currently in the top 10. Furore in ninth at the moment, and then, well, then the gap, I guess, starts to appear, because 23 points ahead of Furore in eighth, we have Supereroi, and then 44 points ahead of Supereroi, we have Due Vite in seventh. Further 34 points, no, I can't count. 26 points ahead of Due Vite, we have Made in Italy on 175, only 2 points behind Tango, who's currently in 5th place, 177. 11 points behind Il Bene Nel Male, 188 there. And then Due on 206 has definitely fallen behind the top two, which are Splash and Cenere at the moment, separated by 10 points, with Cenere currently in the lead. And we're going to continue going. Let's see. Frog from the UK, first one up here. This is an exciting voting. 2 points to Cenere, 6 points to Splash. Puts itself a little bit closer there. Need some more popcorn for this. 10 points to Il Bene Nel Male. And 12 to Polvere. Big points there. Next up, Seth from America. First points there. Cenere with a 4. If Splash gets big points here, then we have a swap again. Mare di Guai with 8. 10 to Vivo. And 12 to Splash. Holy days of excitement, right? Mart from the Netherlands. Here are the first 3 points. Oh, we got some points for Quando ti manca il fiato. Lovely to see. Thank you, Mart. Thank you for making sure that everyone got some points. That's wonderful. And the 12 goes to Alba. Puts itself up into the top 10 there. So Alba tied actually for 9th with Furore now. Torg from Sweden. First points there. Sali gets enough points to put itself top half there. 8 points to Furore. 10 to Due. And 12 to Duemila Minuti. Nice one. Up into 11th there. Emil S. Currently voting here. First few points there. We have an 8 for Cenere. Only 1 point behind Splash now, but Splash gets a 10, so... And then 12 to Il Bene Nel Male. Tango has slipped back, gotta say. Due Vite is pretty much catching it now. No Name from Estonia. That's the next one up here. Due Mila Minuti up into the top 10, ahead of Alba there. 10 points to Cenere, and the 12 to Tango. Okay, so Splash is currently leading by only 1 point after those votes. Due is still in it, you know. I still think we have a battle for this one. Tim from the UK. Here are the first points here. It's just such a widespread voting. Like when we have so many songs competing for it, it's very widespread with where the points go. Cenere with a big 10 there. And the 12 to Due, so Cenere back up in the lead now. It's an exciting voting. Cenere is in the front seat right now. But yeah, both Cenere and Splash getting points there, but Cenere getting more of them, so pulls a little bit of a gap. Egoista with a big 8 there. 10 points to Furore, and 12 points to Parole dette male. Interesting. Up to the top half there. Damiano, Thomas, Victoria, and Ethan from Italy. Let's see what they like. 7 points to Tango there. Up into the top 5 it goes. 8 points to Due Mila Minuti. Breaks the 100. 10 to Non Mi Va. And the 12 to Due. Due is closing in. A little bit at least. Alipan Signor Stupido. Okay. 4 points to Stupido down there at the bottom. Puts it up into 3rd last now. 8 points to Polvere there. 10 to Il Bene Nel Male. And a 12 for Cenere. Is this Lazza's voting? Is this the one that he's gonna win? Chiara from Italy will have her say here. More points for Cenere. Terzo Cuore getting some big points there. Made in Italy with an 8. Or no, it wasn't big points, it just moved a lot. Splash with a 10 there. Puts itself closer, and Il Bene Nel Male with a 12. Very distinct top 4 at the moment. Made in Italy and Tango are falling a little bit behind the rest. But we'll see what happens. Bluebell from Antarctica, as always. First points there. Alba back up into the top 10. Splash with an 8. Due Mille Minuti back up in the top 10 with a 10 there. And the 12 to Made in Italy. Okay, nothing for Cenere there. You can't tell me that this is not exciting. Lucy Lou from Greece. 4 more points for Splash. It's close. We got an 8 for Cenere. Okay, some gap there. 10 for Made in Italy. And 12 for Il Bene nel Male. Okay. E. This was difficult. This is the first time you named yourself something other than just E. So that's a good sign, I guess, that you thought this was difficult. Good selection. 8 points to Il Bene nel Male. 10 for Tango there. And 12 for Supereroi. Interesting. Very interesting. Splash got bigger points than Cenere there as well. Puts itself closer. Donald Trump next up. First points there. 8 points to Madame. First time she's up in the top 3, I think. Splash moves up in the lead. Where's the 12? Made in Italy gets a 12. Love how close this is. Yeah, you and me both. This is like, it's alternating all the time. We got a pretty distinct top 2, but, you know, they could lose it. If they start dropping points, they could lose it. Cenere up in the lead now again. From Valespir here. 8 points to Supereroi. 10 to Due, back up into third. And the 12 to Il Bene nel Male, up into third again. Splash getting nothing there. We have Ander from France. And these are the first 3 points. Splash with a 3 there. Puts itself up above Cenere again. 8 points to Due Mille Minuti. 10 for Tango. And the 12 for Alba. Okay, interesting. Alba still in 11th there, but moves itself a little bit closer to the top 10. Tibor from Germany. First 3 points here. Splash getting some big points. Oh well, 7 of them at least. Got an 8 for Cenere, so there's another tie for the lead. Vivo with the 10 there. And the 12 for Due. Up into third it goes again. And we got a tie for the lead. Like, you can't. Is it going to be another Denmark situation where it's decided by 1 point? Mihailo, currently, Splash 1 point in the lead. Currently 1 point in the lead. Supereroi with an 8 there. 10 points to Il Bene nel Male. And Due Vita with the 12 there. Due Vita, I think, is kind of out of it, so we're going to get a non-Eurovision song as a winner, I'd say. Whether it will be Splash, Cenere, I think both Madame and Elodie are still in it as well, honestly. I have no idea. 8 points to Supereroi, 10 for Cenere, up into the lead again, and the 12 for Due Vita. Nothing for Madame and nothing for Due there. Madame could still take it, yeah, but then she needs some points. Same thing goes for Due. DNA from Antarctica. We got 20 voters left. 20 voters left. Made in Italy with an 8 there. 10 for Il Bene nel Male. And 12 for Due Vita. Splash without any points again. Due Vita got a lot of 12s now all of a sudden. A lot of points. Puts itself very close to Tango for 6th at the moment. Paulina gives Tango some points there though. We got an 8 for Furore. 10 for Due Mille Minuti. And the 12 to Due Vita again. What's up with all of the Due Vita 12s here all of a sudden? It's up into 6th place now. Aaron from Hungary. Those are the first few points. Splash putting itself a little bit closer to Cenere. Due with an 8 there. 10 for Supereroi. And the 12 for Due Vita again. How many 12s in a row is that? Like 6? 5 or 6, I'd say. It's insane. Sean Lewis. Do we have another 12 for Due Vita? We'll see. We'll see. We got 8 points for Cenere. 10 points for Due. And the 12. Mare di Guai. Okay, no 12 for Due Vita there. It finally stopped. It stopped eventually, you know? I love you, Ariete. Yeah, sorry for messing up her name. I think we know where this 12 is going to land then. I apologize again. Oh, only 8 points? Only 8 points? More points for Il Bene nel Male. And the 12 to Due Vita again. Due Vita again. It's making a massive surge here at the end. I thought it was out of it, you know? I mean, it still has 99 points to catch up on, but anything can happen. Bad taste person calling. Okay. 8 points to Mare di Guai. 10 for Egoista down there. And the 12 to Se Poi Domani. Interesting. Definitely needed those points. Moves up into, well, like 24th or something. Fredrik Reinfeldt. Okay. Welcome, Fredrik. You're very welcome for the voting. 8 points for Cenere. 10 for Due Mille Minuti. And the 12 for Supereroi. Okay, 9 points in it at the top. Who do we think will win? Like, if you see Madame and Elodie, they're pretty. Like, Il Bene del Male definitely has a chance. If A gives a 12 for Il Bene del Male now, it's definitely wide open, you know? 10 points there. Okay. And the 12 for Made in Italy. Who do we think will win? Leave your predictions in the chat right now. We have 12 voters to go. Who's gonna win this? Let's see how many people will be right on this one. I have no idea how this will end. Empo currently voting. 8 points for Splash. It's a tie for the lead at the moment. 10 points to Il Bene nel Male. And the 12 for Due. Are you seeing this? 30 points separating the top four after 70 people have voted. You can't write this. You can't write this. Canada getting 2 points there. Small points. Baby steps. 8 for Lashami down there. 10 for Splash. Splash up in the lead. And the 12 for Il Bene nel Male. 15 points separating the top three. 15 points. 10 voters to go. Jay Sora. Here are the first 3 points. Cenere 1 point behind Splash. 1 point behind Splash. You can't write this. 10 points to Splash there. Okay. And the 12 for Il Bene nel Male. 13 points separating the top three. 13 points. How is it this close with 28 songs? I have no idea. Leo from Italy. Next one up here. Can't believe this. 8 points to Tango. 10 points to Splash. 17-point lead now. Wow. Due Minuti with the 12 there. Nice to see. But Splash put some distance there. Splash did put some distance. Alexandra from Serbia. Here are the first 3 points. Splash getting 2. Alright. 8 points to Supereroi. 10 for Tango. Where's the 12 landing? One of the top 3 needs it. Cenere gets it. Cenere gets it. 7 points in it. Ope from Denmark. First 3 points there. Both Cenere and Il Bene nel Male getting points. Okay. 8 points for Splash though. Okay. Does Splash have it? Terzo Cuore with big points there. And a 12 to Made in Italy. Okay. Lucas Lysander, 6 people to go. 6 people to go. We still have 4 songs technically in it. Big points for Splash there. 8 points to Due Vite. 10 points to Cenere. 12 to Supereroi. Maybe Il Bene nel Male will have it tough now to catch up, but Splash and Cenere are absolutely in it. Marquee, next one here. First points there. Cenere only getting 4. Only 4 to Cenere. 8 for 2 Minuti. 10 for Tango. And a 12 for Splash. Ooh, 12 for Splash. 4 voters to go. 3 points to Splash there. If Cenere gets big points here. 8 points to Made in Italy. 10 for Cenere. 8 points in it. 8 points in it. 12 points for Il Bene nel Male. 8 points separating the top 2. We got 3 voters to go. Dart from Italy. First points there. Cenere getting 5. Mare di Guay with an 8. Up into the top 10. Splash with a 10. That's a big one. That's a big one. Il Bene nel Male with 12. Il Bene nel Male is out of it though. It's between Splash and Cenere. 2 voters to go. Ugur. First points there. Nothing for the top 2. 8 points for Cenere. If Splash gets blanked, it doesn't. It's over. It's over. 12 for Due Vite, but it's over. Splash won. It's not like as exciting as the Danish one, but 28 songs and we had it this exciting. But Cosmic Summers doesn't matter what you will vote for. Splash has won this. Cenere gets a 2 there as well. 8 for Made in Italy. 10 for Due Vite. And the 12 goes to Due Minuti to end it up. Okay, so these are the final results. I can't believe how exciting you all made that to be, regardless. Like, I can't imagine this. You know, okay. Basically, I feel a bit sorry for Gianluca here, but he ended up getting points at the end there. 5 points from one person, all of them. But it's nice to see no one got 0. So 5 points for Quando Ti Manca il Fiato in 28th place. A tie for 26th between Un Bel Viaggio and Stupido, 18 both of them. Se Poi Domani in 25th with 25 points. In 24th, Ladio, which I think is very low. I did not expect that. 32 points for that one. 23rd, Lettera 22 on 39. And then 50 points for Lasciami, which ended in 21st then, right? No, 22nd, sorry. And then 21st was Egoista on 68. 19th and 20th tie there for Terzo Cuore and Polvere on 76. And in 18th we had Vivo on 78. And in 17th, Sali on 80. So very close here between these. Mostro ended up in 16th on 87, and Parole dette Male in 15th with 97. The entire left side got over 100 points, which is always nice. Non Mi Va in 14th on 107. Cause Perse dropped out of the top 10 there at the end and put itself on 125 in 13th. And Furore in 12th with 134. They were up in the top 10 for a long time as well. And Mare di Guai by Arietta, or Ariete is the name, right? Ugh, I'm just mixed up in the head now. 11th place with 152, only 7 behind Alba, which I thought would have done so much better, but it didn't. So yeah, but 159th for Alba in 10th there. Big gap up to 2000 Minuti in 9th, 204 points, and then Supereroi in 8th on 247. Tango ended up in 7th there at the end, 305 behind Due Vita in 6th, 347, which was very close to Made in Italy on 355 there. But Made in Italy got the top 5 spot. Due by Elodie was 4th, 393, 38 points behind Il Bene nel Male, who was in the battle for a long time, but at the end it just kind of slipped away from her. The top 2, Cenere and Splash. Cenere 457 and Splash 475. And yeah, this voting is also hard to be. Obviously, like the Danish final will be very, very hard to beat. Like the excitement that we had there when it basically got decided by 1 point. But this one's not far from it, honestly. And I find it fascinating that we had 28 songs and that it came down to the second to last voter. Here is the full voting grid. I'll share it right here. Oh, I can't. Oh, God, you can't see the whole thing, I think. There we go. There we go. Here's the full voting grid. Splush did not get a lot of 12s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 12s. But it ended up winning. I don't think, like, I think definitely Due Vita here got 5 12s in a row, then a blank, and then another 12, you know? Splash winning with only 8 12s. To be fair, though, Cenere had even less 12s, I think. 7, yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. These are all the results. We have a cheeky little 12 down here as well for Se Poi Domani, which is always really nice to see. Very interesting how it got, like, the half of the points that it got was basically a 12 there from from a person who was called Bad Taste Person calling. I think it's really nice. I like that song a lot as well. It's just not a song that I would 12. I don't think I even voted for it. No, but I like it. I think it's good. But yeah, these are the results for the Sanremo results. Yeah, are we happy with that? Are we upset at that? What song did you want to win? Did you want Splash or did you want something else? Are we satisfied with Splash or are we really really upset with it? Let me know. While you let me know, we're gonna move on to the next selection, which is gonna be the Lithuanian one. I'll just zoom in a little bit here again. But yeah, that was Sanremo. Hope you enjoyed being a part of that and being a part of the voting, which was super exciting. We're moving on to Pabandom is Nauju, and Lithuania is the 11th best national final. Well, that's a very interesting and specific number you put there. I'm just gonna block this for a few seconds to open up the Lithuanian selection here, and I'm gonna open up the Lithuanian recap. Let's see. We're gonna check the recap first, then the voting will be open, and then you can. Then we'll take the break during the voting being open, and then basically we'll do the voting after that. So okay, let's see. Here we have all of the songs, 10 of them. we're gonna check the recap. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I think there we go, right? Okay, yeah, we can see it. Finally, I can vote. Yeah, get to voting in this one. We're gonna check the recap. I'm gonna mute myself, of course, as always. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. I'll share the recap in the stream so you can just go and check it out. It's a pretty stacked final. I agree with you, JH3. Some songs in this one are really good, I'd say. I'm gonna mute and we'll check the recap and then we'll be back for the voting. All right. All right. Pretty good selection. Like when I check the recap, I just think like this is a pretty good selection. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. Okay, let's see. We got the link for the voting right here. I'm sharing it in the chat. We'll have um, what's it called? Let's see, 2050 maybe. We'll be back and we'll do the voting. You got 7 minutes. Use them. Start voting now. 2050. We'll be back. Okay. So yeah. See you. See you soon. Basically, right? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. See you soon.
In darkness, I can see your face. When you're with me, there's no pain. A vision and you're gone again. And I don't know where you've gone. And you I just wanna sleep forever. I wish you'd come. Stuck inside a dream forever. Climb only to fall. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay. When the voices get too loud, you know you're all I think about. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay.
All right, we're back. We're back. Wait, give me a second. What's going on here? Wait, give me a second. Oh, this is terrible going back to the stream and not even looking at the stream. This is just standard days in the Groot channel of perfectly planned streams. I hope you're enjoying the stream regardless, and I hope you had a fun voting with me here for San Remo. Like the first voting we did for the Maltese selection maybe wasn't the most exciting, but I think we got a good winner out of it, and well, obviously I'm very satisfied with the winner we got from the Italian selection too. But and I'm very like it aligned really a lot to my personal preferences because Cenere is my, well, I guess was my kind of second favorite song until I realized that Made in Italy is just a song that I'm obsessed with, like completely obsessed, especially with the live performance. If you're one of these people who haven't seen the live performance for Made in Italy because you didn't watch Sanremo, then basically what you have to do is you have to just find it somewhere live. You have to find Made in Italy live performance from Sanremo. You just need to find it. Like if it's on a Google Drive link somewhere or something. It's just like one of my favorite performances of all time. Still, I gave 12 points to Splash, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, hope you're somewhat satisfied with the results so far. We got another selection in front of us right now. We got the one from Lithuania, which is called Pabandomisnaujo or something like that. And basically, we have 84 voters. We have even more for this one than we did for the Italian one. Here are all the people who have voted so far. Just making sure that we have no names that talk about me in a way that I don't approve of, basically. It doesn't look like it. It looks like some like a lot of nice names. Ingvar Carlsson, very nice. Icke Hyftgold is back, of course. Do we have Donald somewhere here? Where's Trump boy? Are we really gonna have a voting session without Donald Trump? No, there he is. Ah, I got scared for a moment there. I want someone to eat carrots with. Well, yeah, that's a relatable reality for a lot of people, I'd say. Regardless, okay, Shay, of course, as always, is like the first one to get into the voting. We're gonna make sure we have fast mode enabled. We, of course, have the 10 songs. 84 people have voted, and we're gonna check the results. Let's see, what are we cheering for? Tell me in the chat, what song are you rooting for? Of course, we only got 10 songs in this one, so I can make my head bigger. As if I'm not big-headed enough, right? But yeah, let me know what song you're cheering for, or maybe you don't want to keep that as a surprise because you're part of the voting. So maybe not let me know. Whatever. Groot is starting the voting, and everyone here knows what Groot is gonna give his 12 points to. I mean, no one will be surprised by this one. We got 8 points to So Low, we got 10 points to Like a Movie, and we got the 12 for You Just Passed By. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Let's see what Shay got. First few points down there. Almost everyone got points already. Only Sparnai back left. 10 points to Let Me Think About Me there. Oh no, 8 I mean. 10 to Love of My Life and the 12 to Like a Movie. So we got a tie for the first place so far. 2 songs and 22 points. It's Me, Adrian, next one. First few points for Sparnai there as well, so now everyone else already got points. Let's see if everyone breaks into 100 points as well. That's what we usually go for, you know? Solo with the 10 there, and the 12 goes to Stay. Nothing for Love of My Life there. You and me, Adrian, we need to talk. We need to talk. Jaden from England, next one up. There are the first few points there. 10 for Sogsmas. And 12 for Do What You Do. Nothing for Like a Movie. Nothing for Solo. Very interesting. JH3, next one up here. These are the first few points. We got an 8 for Rumor. We got a 10 for Solo. And the 12 goes to Let Me Think About Me. Nothing for Love of My Life again. What's going on here? Nothing. Like, I get if it's not your song, but you put it in the bottom 3. Very interesting. V-Ball, next up. Rumor is doing very well. That's pretty unexpected for me, at least. 10 points to Like a Movie there, and the 12 goes to Love of My Life. Okay. I feel like I'm not completely out of the loop then. Taya from Ukraine. It's the next one here. First few points there. Small points for the top songs here. We got an 8 for Need More Fun. So we got a small little battle there at the bottom. 10 points to Let Me Think About Me, puts it up in the top. And a 12 for Sauksmas. Nothing for Like a Movie there. It's a pretty unexpected voting so far, I gotta say. Penguin, next one. Oh, points galore for the bottom 4 songs. We have an 8 for Like a Movie. 10 for Stay. And the 12 for So Low, which moves it up into the lead. Moves it up into the lead. We are banning Love of My Life blankers. I'm with you, Shay. We gotta start getting out the ban hammer, right? Ingvar Carlsson, next one up. It's all jokes, don't worry. It's 8 points to Do What You Do, 10 points to Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 to Love of My Life. Okay, so 4 points separating the top 4. Well, I mean 7 points separating the top 5 so far. Very interesting. Yeah, this seems to be a very close voting so far, gotta agree. Waffle, next one here. Some small points for 2 of the top songs there. 8 for Do What You Do, puts itself in the mix there. 10 for Rumor, that one's in the mix as well. And the 12 for Like a Movie, puts itself up in the lead there. I mean, we got 14 points separating the top 7. JYP, next one up. Let's see what JYP likes in this selection. Can't imagine the ballads go hard for JYP, but apparently Stay does. And Love of My Life, alright. And the 12 for Like a Movie. Like, before JYP voted there, we really had 14 points separating the top 7. I can't believe that. Mango, voter number 12. Small points here for Let Me Think About Me, which is at the top. Stay got an 8 there. 10 points for Like a Movie. And 12 for So Low. Okay. 25 points separating the top 6 still here. How is Rumor doing this well? Yeah, I'm surprised by that too. I didn't really click with Rumor personally. But nice to see so many people like it. Always nice. Cecilia, 10 points for Like a Movie. Is it starting to run away a little bit? I have a 12 for So Low there. Finnish one will be a battle for second most likely. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't really know if the hype for UMK is so big here. Crimson, first few points there. 8 points to Like a Movie. 10 for So Low. Is anyone gonna hang on to them? Love of My Life gets the 12 there. So, yeah, we got 23 points separating it from the first place at the moment. Liz from Turkey, next one. 8 points for Stay there. 10 for Need More Fun, which definitely needs it. Sparna is kind of being left behind now. Solo gets the 12 there, so we have a little bit of a battle for first place at the moment between Rutamur and Beatrich, of course. Ikke Hyftgold, it's the next one here. Some big points for Sparnai, which it needed. 8 for Love of My Life, 10 for Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 from Ikke to Like a Movie. Syed from Pakistan. First few points there. Sparnai getting more big points. More big points for Sparnai. 8 for Love of My Life, 10 for Rumor, and 12 for Like a Movie. Put some distance down there to So Low now. 18 points separating them. Addy Star from Norway. First points there. Like a Movie gets 2. Love of My Life with a 4. 8 points to Do What You Do, which is at the bottom at the moment. 10 points for Stay. And the 12 for Let Me Think About Me. Nothing for So Low again there. Falling a little bit behind here. Teacher Schnitzel, 19th voter. There is plenty of time. Yeah, absolutely. Only 19th voter. Stay moves up into 4th there. 8 points for Like a Movie. 10 to Sauksmas. And the 12 to Love of My Life. Puts itself into 2nd place there, ahead of Solo. Next one, Verso, American Eurofan in parentheses. First points going there. Some movement in there as well. 8 points for Need More Fun. Tries to cling on. Like a Movie with a 10. And the 12 to Stay, which is up in 4th place there. Still, well, Like a Movie has a pretty big lead, but a lot can change, you know. 21st voter Ja Rata from Finland is back today for more voting. Sauksmas doing some movement there. Very tight for 6th place here right now. 8 for Stay, 10 to Like a Movie, and the 12 to So Low. Nothing for Love of My Life, nothing for Let Me Think About Me, and nothing for Spartanai, of course, because it's very far behind. World Sasuri from Latvia, first few points there. Rumor putting itself higher there. Do What You Do puts itself back up there. 10 for Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 for Sauksmas. Nothing for the top two there. Nothing for the top two there. Kevin from Canada. First points going there. 2 points for Like a Movie. 6 for Petunia. 8 for Let Me Think About Me. 10 for Stay. And the 12 to So Low. Okay, so the top 5 there basically kind of have a pretty big gap. But Like a Movie is still pretty far ahead. Hugo next up. First few points there. 8 points to Rumor. 10 points to Do What You Do. Some points for the bottom songs here. And the 12 to Like a Movie. 33 points ahead now. James from America. Here are the first few points. We have 8 points to Stay. 10 points to Love of My Life. And the 12 to Sauksmas. Almost 100 points for that one now. Up in 6th. I'll speed it up with just one more little level. Curtis Mart from Russia, voter number 26 here. Stay getting 1 point. Love of My Life with 4. Sauksmas with an 8 there, up above 100. 10 for Need More Fun at the bottom. And 12 for So Low. Nothing for Like a Movie. 23 points separating the top two now. Reingan from Equatorial Guinea this time, I think. I might be mistaken on that. 8 points for Like a Movie, 10 for So Low, and the 12 to Need More Fun down there at the bottom. Puts itself a bit closer to the 7th and 8th places. Asterios' pin was Women's Supremacy. Well, I can't really argue with that. We have the entire top 5 at the moment being women, I think. So, Love of My Life, 10 points there. And 12 points to Let Me Think About Me. Nothing for So Low there. Sauksmas is literally the best song. How is it so low here? Well, people don't agree with you. Simple as that. Torg, Chutto Tutto. Let's see where the 12 goes then. I'm sure I know. There we go. 160 points, tied for second right now with So Low. 33 points in the lead still, Like a Movie. Bear from Singapore. Nice to see you again. 8 points to Need More Fun there. 10 for Stay. And the 12 to Love of My Life. Well, that makes me happy to see. Jeffrey from the Netherlands, next one. 31 voters down after this one. So Low back up into third there. Love of My Life up into second. 10 to Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 to Like a Movie. Is it gonna be for Like a Movie, this one? Here are the first few points. Donald Trump voting Let Me Think About Me with 10 points there, and the 12 for So Low. Taylor from the UK. First few points there. 8 points to Like a Movie. Feel like I'm gonna sneeze soon, but yeah, that's something. 10 for Stay and 12 for So Low. Nothing for Love of My Life there. Alright. Hoofy from Germany. We got 8 for Stay, 10 for Sauksmas, and the 12 for Like a Movie. Is it starting to run away a little bit? We're almost halfway through. We got a few voters left before that, though. E from Ecuador. I'm actually going to bump up the speed one more. 8 for Do What You Do there, 10 for Like a Movie, and the 12 for So Low. Nothing for Petunia again there, so I think she's not out of it, of course, but yeah. Euro Greece from Spain, 8 points for Love of My Life, 10 for Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 for Stay. Bless you in advance, yeah, thank you. I feel like the sneeze just kind of disappeared, but maybe it comes up later. George from Wales, a few points for Stay, puts it up in second, Like a Movie with 10, and the 12 to Love of My Life there. Nothing for So Low. Mart from the Netherlands, Some more points for Sparnai there. Like a Movie gets an 8, 10 for Solo, and the 12 to Love of My Life. It's very like widespread, like what song people have as a favorite, I'd say. A lot of different songs gets the 12s here. DN, 8 points to Love of My Life, 10 for Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 for Like a Movie. Groot internally thinking of banning people who blank Love of My Life. No. That's funny. 8 points to Sauksmas, 10 to Do What You Do, and the 12 to So Low from Jere there. Still pretty big lead for Like a Movie at the moment. Aaron Judge, some small points for the top songs there. Need More Fun with 8, 10 to Like a Movie, and 12 for Let Me Think About Me, which is still in the mix, you know. Ivanik feels like a movie, and he's a movie star. Go. Alright. 8 for Need More Fun, 10 for Let Me Think About Me, and the 12 for Like a Movie. Do I avoid the ban if I give Petunia 1 point? No. Okay. Pavo currently voting here. Like a Movie with 8, 10 for Sauksmas, and the 12 for So Low. Which is still in it, you know. Like a Movie has a big lead though, gotta say. Toipa Cat from Lithuania, apparently. I missed the halfway mark, I just realized. We'll pause it after Toipa Cat here. 12 for... Okay. Well, it's these Danish people, you know. Just kidding. Like a Movie in a pretty comfortable lead at the moment. 49 points ahead of So Low, who is 18 points ahead of Stay, 13 points ahead of Love of My Life, 16 points ahead of Let Me Think About Me. Pretty clear top 5 at the moment. But Like a Movie is definitely the front runner here. Behind Let Me Think About Me, we got 31 points down to Sauksmas in 6th. Yeah. 40 points ahead of Need More Fun in 7th on 142. Only 10 points ahead of Do What You Do, which is in 8th, 132 points. 14 points ahead of Rumor, who has dropped back a lot, 118 points. Remember, Rumor was up in the top 3 and 4 fighting earlier on. And then, Sparnai is... Sparnai is Sparnai, and it gets points from Toipa Cat and no one else, basically. Witchwoods, next one up. First few points there. 8 points to Let Me Think About Me, 10 for Love of My Life, and the 12 to So Low. Polina, Israel. First few points, a lot of them at the bottom there. 10 for Need More Fun, and 12 for Let Me Think About Me. Not a lot of points at the top there. Marky from Germany, here are the first few points. Some points for the top songs there. 8 to Sauksmas, 10 to Do What You Do, and 12 to Love of My Life. Love of My Life clawing itself a little bit back here. Still 70 points behind the lead though. No Name, small points for the top songs here. 8 for Solo, 10 for Sauksmas, and 12 to Need More Fun. Alright then. Coin from France. First 3 points there. Sparnai getting another one. 8 for Stay, 10 for Need More Fun, and 12 to Love of My Life. Okay. Paulina voting for Paulina. We love to see it. I want someone to eat carrots with. Well, it's not going to be me if you give 1 point to Love of My Life, that's for sure. 12 for Sauksmas. Nice one. It's kind of in the mix, you know. It has 218 points. It's not out... Well, it's kind of out of it for the win, but it's closing up a little bit. Sasha is a movie star. I know where this 12 is going then. Yep. That's for sure. Sean Lewis from England. Well, you kind of already spoiled your 1 point in the chat, but 8 for Need More Fun there, 10 to Stay, and the 12 to Sauksmas. Nothing for Like a Movie there. Nothing for Like a Movie. Rasputin. Alright. 8 for Like a Movie, 10 for Do What You Do, and 12 for Love of My Life. Still 31 voters to go. Bamse from Norway. 8 points for Do What You Do there, 10 for Like a Movie, and the 12 for Stay. Up into second place there. Tibor from Germany. First few points all landing in the middle. 8 for Stay, 10 for Like a Movie, and the 12 to So Low. Back up into second it goes. Unpopular opinion, well, let's see it. Yeah, the songs at the top getting few points there. Sparnai getting an 8, yeah, I see what you mean. And the 12 to Need More Fun. Interesting. Hi, Mom. Hello there. 6 points to Solo, 8 for Sparnai, 10 for Stay, and the 12 to Let Me Think About Me, up into 4th. Aaron from Hungary, 8 points to Sauxmas, 10 for Solo, and 12 to Love of My Life. Back up into 4th it goes. Having a battle for 4th there with Petunia and Paulina, basically. 1 point separating them now. Ghost of Edgar Allan Poe, 10 for Need More Fun, and the 12 for Like a Movie. Groot, if it were up to your votes, there would never be a single ballad at ESC. Wall-to-wall rock song. Oh yeah, by these Scream votes? Maybe. Solo gets the 12 there. I mean, Splash won the Italian one. That's not a rock song. Come on. And Dance by the Busker is not a rock song either. You're exaggerating. Bluebell gives the 12 to Love of My Life there. Still, Like a Movie has a pretty big gap downwards at the moment. Aluma from Seychelles gives 8 for Let Me Think About Me, 10 to Stay, and the 12 to Like a Movie. Stay's doing better than expected. I think Stay is a song that just gets like some points from everyone. Not really getting a lot of 12s, but gets 8s from a lot of people. Like Yuyumas here, and the 12 goes to Like a Movie. Sorry. 4th and 5th are so much better than the top 3. Well, can be like that sometimes if you think like that. 12 points to Do What You Do there from Valispear. Nothing for Solo. Harv from the UK. Some points there for the top songs. 8 for Do What You Do. Up into 7th it goes. And the 12 to Let Me Think About Me. It's pretty close for like 3rd place now. They're pretty close to each other. Upe from Denmark, currently voting here. 10 for Sauxmas, and the 12 to Love of My Life. Nothing to Solo there, so it's a tie for 3rd. Tie for 3rd here. Love of My Life moving up into 3rd there by Toki's 1 point, but Solo takes it back with 10, and a 12 for Like a Movie. Lucas Lysander from Uruguay. Here are the first few points. 8 for Do What You Do, 10 for Like a Movie, and 12 to Stay. Up into 400 points now. Seth from the USA. First few points there. Rumor has fallen way behind. What happened early on when it was at the top? I have no idea. 12 points to Let Me Think About Me. Love of My Life back down into 5th. And Let Me Think About Me up into 4th again. Alipan so high. I guess Solo's getting some points here. 10 for Love of My Life and the 12 to Solo. Nothing for the top 2. Henny from Sweden. Let's see where these ones end up. A bit all over for the top songs, some smaller points. 8 for Mario down there, 10 for Paulina, and 12 for Beatrice, who definitely has the grip on this one. I can't think of a funny name. Well, you got some nice emotes in your name at least. 8 to Like a Movie there, 10 to Sauxmas, up on 300 now, and 12 to Let Me Think About Me. Up into 3rd it goes again. Alexander Pagels, or Pagels, from Denmark. 8 points to Let Me Think About Me, 10 for Love of My Life, and the 12 to Like a Movie. Pyri from Finland. First 3 points going in there. There's an 8 for Love of My Life, 10 for Sauxmas, and the 12 to Like a Movie again. Is it over? It's probably over, right? If you're going to predict the winner right now, you would probably predict Like a Movie, regardless of the 1 that it got from Dreamer here. 8 for Petunia there. Lots of movement going on now when you get the big points, especially in that battle for 3rd, which is very close. Mihailo from Serbia, next one. Only 1 point to Paulina there. 8 for Solo, 10 for Sauxmas, and the 12 to Love of My Life. Still very close in there. Aphex Twin. Alright. 8 voters to go. 8 points to Need More Fun. 10 for Love of My Life, and the 12 to Stay. Alright. Nebur from Portugal. First 3 points there. Sparna is closing in on the 100. Do we think it'll get there? And the 12 to Let Me Think About Me. Solo has dropped into 5th now. But a lot can change there. It's very close for the 3rd place. Helene, 1 point for Let Me Think About Me. 10 for Sauksmas there, and the 12 for Love of My Life. Nothing for Like a Movie there, but I think it's too little too late. Under from France. First few points there. We have 8 for Love of My Life, 10 for Do What You Do, and the 12 to Like a Movie again. Ivanik, my winner prediction is Sparnai. I'm sure I predicted right. Yeah, for sure. Nathan from Brazil has got Sparnai over 100 points at least, so that's something. The 12 to Sauksmas there won't change a thing about Sauksmas because it's just sixth. It has nothing close to it in either way. Tim from UK, 8 points to Like a Movie, 10 for Stay, and the 12 to So Low. 5 points behind third place at the moment. Empo is the next one from the Netherlands. We have 8 points to Let Me Think About Me, 10 to Stay, and 12 to Like a Movie. And here's the final voter then. Gabi from Lithuania. First few points there. Got 8 points to Let Me Think About Me, so it ends in fifth. Solo up into third, but Love of My Life takes it back to third. So Love of My Life finished in third there at the end. Basically, Sparnai finished last, 107 points. It got over 100. Sorry, Ivanik, but your winner prediction ended up being incorrect. But hey, better luck next time. Rumor finished in ninth at the end there, 156 points. Remember when it was like at the top early on? Very long time ago now. Need More Fun in 8th, 265 points, 35 points behind Do What You Do, which finished 7th. And then I guess the top male in the selection, 366 points for Sauksmas, which was very clearly in 6th, like big gap both ways. Let Me Think About Me, 446 points there in 5th place, 13 points behind So Low in 4th, which was 6 points behind Love of My Life, which ended up in 3rd. And then 35 points up to Stay, 500 points on the dot. That pleases very, like, aesthetically pleasing to just look at 500 there. And then Like a Movie ended up winning this one with 558 points. Are we satisfied with the winner? I am. It was my second favorite from this selection, so I'm satisfied with this one. Are you also satisfied with it, or do you think like, oh no, Sparnai absolutely should have won? I disapprove of this. Anyone who isn't Toipa Cat who feels like that, please tell me. Um, I'm just saving the voting results now, so I have them on my computer. But yeah, are we satisfied with these results? Let me know. We still have one selection to go, of course. Only 7 songs in that one. And we're gonna get to that one pretty right away. Spud and I absolutely should have won. 107 more points than I thought it would get. Why is Spud and I just such like a... It's kind of like a meme for some reason. Like, it's not that bad, but it's just... I feel like it's mostly due to the fact that I think this final is so strong, and Sparna is just, and of course it's also like the thing with the SIM cards or whatever. Like there was talk that they kind of rigged the voting or something, so I guess that makes it a little bit funny. Regardless, we're gonna leave Lithuania there. We have a winner, Beatrice with Like a Movie, that's gonna join our stream vision Eurovision final stream version thing. We're gonna go to UMK next. I'm gonna block this out so you can't see the voting link because everyone should get access to it at the same time. We're gonna check the recap first, of course. I'll just look it up. I think most people have checked out UMK this year, right? Like if you missed UMK this year, then you missed a lot. Like stop playing that song. It's gonna get me copyrighted. Okay, we're gonna check the recap. I'm posting it in the chat now. Cha-cha-cha sweep incoming. You never know. You never know. We'll see. We'll see what people end up voting for. But I feel like maybe a lot of people will kind of have a sneaking regarding what will end up winning this. I'm gonna mute now. We're gonna check the recap and then we'll get to the voting during the break. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, we're back. Uh, this is like just when you look at it like this, um, this is the best national final we had this year. I know I said that about Portugal, but like you can't not pick this one. It's like every song in here is so good. And the thing is, like when you watch the live performances, I know like I've voted and I feel terrible for blanking two songs. Um, basically my reasoning for the blanks are one subpar live performance and the other just not my kind of song. But it's all seven of them are so great, honestly. Um, giving 1 point to anything here feels like a felony. Yeah, I agree. Blanking something feels like even worse. I should have just allowed people to vote for seven songs just so you can kind of like vote for everything because everything is good in here. Everything is good in here. Um, we're gonna start the voting. We'll be back at. I feel like 21:30 is maybe a little bit too close to it. Should we say 21:35? We have a little bit more time on this one. Make sure everyone gets their votes in. I'm sharing it on the stream now. You can get the access to the link there. You should vote. Start voting now. I've already voted. Um, and we're blanking two songs. Yeah, we have to. Was Kira really that good? No. I think she was. I think like the song is not my thing, but the performance was great. And that hook in the chorus is so catchy, like the instrumental hook. I think. I think at least. I don't want to blank anyone. Me neither. You just have to do it. It hurts inside, but you have to do it. I'm satisfied with the way I ended up voting, but it feels so harsh. Like when you see the songs that you blank and you see the songs that you give small points. It is what it is. We're gonna take a bit of a break from the stream here, so you can get the votes in. 21:35. I think that's when we're basically gonna come back. Um, so yeah, see you then basically, and yeah, have fun voting, and don't kick yourself for blanking two songs basically. See you soon again. All right. Uh, bye for now.
You paint me red in the light that isn't mine, finding every reason you can find to question my love. Remember that it's not me. I was never the one who broke your heart. We both know I've been gentle from the start. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you. You're my baby. I was never cheating. You connected dots that weren't there. You gave attention to the thoughts I never wear. It's not my style, even though it's so clear to me. You shouldn't base the future on the past. I know you really want this thing to last. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you. You're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you. You're my baby. I don't wanna fight now. You're barking, you bite now. To prove that I'm right now, that you lost your sight now. I'm holding it tight now. Can't see through the night how to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now. I don't wanna fight now. inside now. Can't see through the night. How to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you, you're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful. So though the questions keep on coming this time, you know that I'll listen. You know I'll be patient with you, you're my baby. Maybe this time you'll know you can trust me. You'll know I'll be faithful to you, you're my baby. 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 They don't wanna fight now. You're barking, you bite now. To prove that I'm right now. That you've lost your sight now. I'm holding it tight now. Can't see through the night. How to show you my light now. To paint these walls white now. Monday morning and it starts to rain. And I'm thinking about what we've been through. It's getting cold and light starts to fade. And I'm feeling worried about where this leads to. I don't know where to begin, but I keep seeing you with me. I slowly start to admit that you're the one that I'm missing. I don't know what I should do, 'cause you're ignoring my texting. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses? 'Cause now I'm losing my mind. Keep on running till I find a way to ease my mind. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses? I don't know what I should do, 'cause you're ignoring my texting. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses? Is it hard to make up your mind? Doesn't the fun that we have make it easy? Is it true? Do you still need time? Or are you scared to commit and be with me? 'Cause what we have is real hard to find. And all I want you to be is happy. I don't know where to begin, but I keep seeing you with me. I slowly start to admit that you're the one that I'm missing. I don't know what I should do, 'cause you're ignoring my texting. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses? 'Cause now I'm losing my mind. I keep on running till I find a way to ease my mind. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses? I don't know what I should do, 'cause you're ignoring my texting. So could you tell me the truth so I can stop making guesses?
All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. I see a lot of talking about San Remo in the chat at the moment, um, which is, always nice. San Remo is a nice discussion topic. Um, I see people, people talk a lot about Cenere, and it's nice to read that it's played a lot in Italy. Because I can imagine Cenere kind of getting a big swing. A lot of people liked it. It finished second, of course, in the actual Sanremo. It finished second in our as well. So, but um, it's always nice. I think I just love the whole concept of Sanremo that the people or that the songs that are in Sanremo all kind of become like liked in Italy. I think that's always just really nice that it's such a respected kind of thing, and a lot of the songs actually become like I guess you'd call them hits, I guess. Still, we should probably move on from Italy at the moment. I agree with you though, Vibel, that Cenere would have been a really unique song to have at Eurovision. What I would have loved though is like Made in Italy. Like if Italy actually went for Made in Italy and have that at Eurovision, that would be like the most. That would be the most fun. I gotta say, in my opinion. Finland feels like it would be too obvious. I can't be the only one with some controversial opinions. I think I know what song is going to win here, but you never know, we got. Wow. We have 119 voters in this one. This is going to be a long one for a selection that's maybe not the most exciting, I'd say. Uh, always stay cool like a swimming pool. Halipan, no business on the live stream. That's funny. Um, yeah, okay. Um, a lot of people voted on this one. 119. Wow. Yet somehow, Shay, were you slacking a little bit? You're not at the first few voters. Where there, you slacker. All right, we're gonna do the voting. I'll just make sure that I have the chat up on my phone so I can see what you're writing about. Let's make sure that we have fast mode on. Oh, it's already on. Okay, good. Um, all right, 119 with 82 voters. You all are sending links to all your friends. Yeah, I mean, I kind of that's okay. It would be nicer if like we have a lot of voters and the people are actually watching the stream. I want this to be a voting session for the people who actually stick around for the streams. That's what I prefer. But I understand if you want to share it to your friends. I mean, that's understandable, I guess. But it would be fun if you like stuck around for the stream and you ended up like if that's you vote and you're on the stream because otherwise like what's the point of voting? You're not going to see the results anyway. You just watch it afterwards or something. I don't know. Regardless, we're going to watch the voting. We have a bunch of people, of course, voting. I'll zoom in a little bit. That looks good, I'd say. 7 songs. Of course, I believe every song will get some points here, so that's always good. Groot is up first, as always. 122 voters now, all of a sudden. And here are the first few points. And some of you may be like, he's voting for Girls Like You. What a performance that was. I think that's like one of the best stage performances from all of the national finals this year. But you know where the 7 lands. It's for Cha Cha Cha. Regardless of how much I love Yli Voimainen, Cha 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 is just the perfect package for me. Um, yeah. Random, next one up from the UK. First few points, and every song has already got points, which is lovely. So Girls Like You with the 3 there, the 5 to Yli Voimainen, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. So Cha 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 with 100% of the points so far. Vibel, next up from Estonia. Here are the first points. 3 points to Something to Lose, 5 for Cha Cha Cha, not 100% of the points anymore, and a 7 for Yli Voimainen. Is Yli Voimainen gonna be a part of the battle here? Is it going to actually put up a challenge? We'll see. It's next one up from Sweden. 3 points to Cha Cha Cha. Oh, Yli Voimainen didn't get anything. 7 points to Portion Boys. If Yli Voimainen had gotten 7 there, like I wouldn't have imagined that anything other than Cha 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 would be in the lead for the entire voting here. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? Jacob, 5 points to Cha Cha Cha, and the 7 for Ylivoimainen. So Ylivoimainen is in it. It definitely is, so far. Ikke Hyft Gold. First 3 points down there at the bottom. We got 3 points for Cha Cha Cha. 5 to Portion Boys, and the 7 to Ylivoimainen. It's up in the lead. It's in the lead. Is it gonna stay there though? I think like Cha 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 should have it, but Ylivoimainen is currently leading. James, only give 3 points to Cha Cha Cha. Are we really? Cha 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 won the overall vote, you know? Like when we did the Eurovision voting. Rengan, 2 points to Ylivoimainen. This could be a swing backwards here. 5 to Girls Like You. 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay. It's restored a little bit. Tied on 40 points, both of them. JYP. Only 2 points to Cha Cha Cha. This is shocking to me, honestly. I thought it was gonna be a landslide. This is not a landslide. People are not voting for Cha Cha Cha. Even though it won the overall Eurovision vote we did. Liz from Turkey, 3 points to Hoida Mut, 5 to Ylivoimainen, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay, 1 point in it at the moment. It's an early lead. Yeah, of course it's early, but I really expected Cha 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 to be in the lead for the entire voting. Sayad with 5 points to No Business on the Dance Floor, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay, back up in the lead. Back up in the lead. Everyone on this stream is a hipster, right? I guess so, a little bit at least. Jaden from England. 3 points to Portion Boys. Put your bets in right now, yeah, exactly. And the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay, Ylivoimainen got nothing there, so I guess maybe this is when it's gonna start running away. Maybe we could speed it up. This will take forever. Okay, I'll speed it up a little bit. Is that too much? Ylivoimainen 5. Something to lose with the first 7 there. I'll keep it like that. Mihailo, 3 points to Hoida Mut, 5 to Ylivoimainen, and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay, we got 10 points in it. Alumo from Seychelles. The small points there. 3 for Girls Like You, 5 for Ylivoimainen, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. I mean, Ylivoimainen is definitely putting up a fight. It's not over. I think it's between those two, though. I think we can already... Or, well, it's way too early, but those two look like the ones that it's going to be between. Toipa Cat, 7 points to Ylivoimainen. Only 2 for Cha 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 there. Alright. Jeffrey from the Netherlands. First few points there. Ylivoimainen with 5. And Cha 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 with 7. 9 points in it at the moment. Taya from Ukraine. Small points going in there. 3 points for Ylivoimainen. 5 for Cha Cha Cha. And the 7 to Hoida Mut. Up into 4th it goes. Just waiting for that one person who blanks Cha Cha Cha. Well, we had a blank for Ylivoimainen so far, but I think everyone's voted for Cha Cha Cha, right? Kevin gives it 5. And the 7 to Ylivoimainen. 9 points in it again. Joe Mama from United States of America. 3 points to Hoida Mut. Up into 3rd it goes. 5 to Ylivoimainen and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Aaron from Hungary. Small points going down there. 3 to Ylivoimainen. 5 for Cha Cha Cha. And the 7 to Hoida Mut. Hoida Mut is in it, you know. Or, well, it's not in it, but it's absolutely up for 3rd place. I wasn't sure that it was gonna be in that battle because of the live performance, but it's in there. 7 points to Cha 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 here from Helene. 15 points in the lead now. Curtis Mart, voter number 23. 3 points to Portion Boys. 5 to Ylivoimainen. And the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. 17 points in the lead. Eurogreece Kuma. I guess we know where this 7 is going. And only 2 for Kerrie. 3 for Girls Like You, 5 for Benjamin, and 7 for Kuma. Before the contest, Kira was my last, but damn, she impressed me in the final. Me too. I really liked her performance. Did I give her 3 points in this voting? I think I did. Or maybe 2. 7 points to Something to Lose there. Puts itself closer to Girls Like You. I think those two are falling a bit behind, though. which I don't think is very justified. I think they're absolutely as good as anything else here. Noah, 7 points to Cha 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 again. I think the rankings won't change. This seems how it will stay. Well, we'll see. There's absolutely a mix, like a battle in the middle here, but maybe the top two is kind of set. Vigo, 5 points to Levoimanen and 7 to No Business on the Dance Floor. Up into third. Up into third it goes. Ugur from Turkey, 3 points to Ilivoimainen, 5 to No Business on the Dance Floor, and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Sean Lewis, England. First few points down there in 4th and 5th place. Cha 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 with a 3, 5 for Something to Lose, and the 7 for Ilivoimainen. Ilivoimainen is not out of it, you know. World Sasuri. 3 points to Girls Like You, 5 for Ilivoimainen, and the 7 for... There we have it, the first hipster who decided to blank Cha Cha Cha. 7 points to No Business on the Dance Floor. Nothing for Cha 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 there. Jay Sora from the Philippines, 5 to Girls Like You, and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. So it's back in it again. Penguin, Benjamin Was Robbed, is currently voting. Maybe we know where the 7 will go then. Oh, only 5, because Cha 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 gets the 7. Verso, American Eurofan. First few points there. 3 points to Girls Like You, 5 to Cha Cha Cha, and 7 to Ilivoimainen. 19 points in it. Asterios, only person that didn't care about Chat C. You still gave it 1 point though. Not a blank, but only 1 point there. 5 to Ilivoimainen, and 7 to No Business on the Dance Floor. Yarata from Finland. Got 3 points to Hoidamut, 5 to Ilivoimainen, and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. 17 points in the lead. Nebur from Portugal. I think we can definitely confirm though that 5 of the songs are kind of, well, they're out of it, I'd say. 7 points to Cha 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 again there. Toki from Belgium. Smaller points going in there. 3 to Hoidamut, 5 to Cha Cha Cha, and 7 to Ilivoimainen. Tibor from Germany. 4th and 5th getting the first few points there. Cha 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 only 3, Ilivoimainen 5, and Something to Lose with a 7 there. It's nice to see Something to Lose getting a few 7s. I like that. I like that. Then it's getting a lot of blanks as well though. Tsuna, 5 points to Kira there, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Lucas Lysander, Uruguay. First few points there. It's very close at the bottom, honestly. Only 7 points in it. Girls Like You with a 5. And 7 to Ilivoimainen. Another blank for Cha Cha Cha. What's going on? 15 points in it now. Piri. 3 for Girls Like You. 5 for Ilivoimainen. And the 7 for Kerje. Vlad asks, guys, why are you tanking Benjamin? I think probably because of the live performance wasn't really on par with the rest of the... Like, everyone, it was so good in this one. And I think his kind of just fell a bit behind, I guess. 7 to Cha 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 again there. Aaron Judge from the US. Got 3 points to Ilivoimainen. 5 for Cha Cha Cha. And the 7 to Hoidamut there. Hoidamut is absolutely still in it, you know. It has a pretty big gap down to 5th place. No Name from Estonia. 3 points to Portion Boys, 5 to Kerje, and the 7 to Ilivoimainen. Alright, we're up on 200 points now. Of course, Goldbridge is being brought into this. If you don't know Mark Goldbridge, this is funny. It's not as funny as blanking Cha 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 again, though. Cha Cha Cha's got a lot of zeros. Obviously got a lot of points as well, but it's getting zeros, you know? Harv, 5 points to Cha Cha Cha, 7 points to Hoidamut there. Kevin, I don't know why my last votes weren't counted. I don't know either. But these ones are 5 to Ilivoimainen and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. 20 points in the lead again. Ivanik from Russia. First 3 points there. 3 points to Portion Boys. 5 for Ilivoimainen and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Per Albin Hansson. Okay. From Åland. 3 points to Hoidamut. 5 points to Something to Lose. And 7 points to Port. You really blanked the top two. They have twice the amount of points as the rest, and you blanked both of them. Oh wow. Per Albin. What to do, huh? Bluebell, 7 points to Cha 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 again. Henny from Sweden. We're not really halfway through yet, but soon we are. Portion Boys with 3 points, 5 to Ylvoimainen, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Jere from Germany. Smaller points there. 3 to Hoidamut, 5 to Ylvoimainen, and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. 30 points leading now. Slavko Kalesic helicopter calling. Alright. 2 points to Cha Cha Cha. Not a lot there. 5 to Ylvoimainen. Hoidamut moving up into third place. Up into third place it goes. Polar Bear from Antarctica. 3 points to Kira. 5 to Cha Cha Cha. 7 to Ylvoimainen. Rednaskela Slegap. Okay. Interesting name. 5 points to Hoidamut and the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Jane from Austria. We've got a few voters left here. 5 to Cha 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 and the 7 to Ylvoimainen. Hugo from Sweden. First few points there. Only 1 point to Cha Cha Cha. Alexandra is unfortunately very far behind at the moment, I'd say. And the 7 to Girls Like You there. Up into 5th place it goes. Nice one. Sasha from Germany. Only 2 points to Ylvoimainen. Portion Boys takes back 5th place there. And 7 points to Cha 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 again. Why do you say Portion Boys and not Sama Taivasta Katsutan? I could just call it the Raikkonen song. Or Raikkonen. Coin, 7 points to Cha Cha Cha. Nothing for Ylvoimainen there. Nothing for Ylvoimainen. Gabi. 3 to Ylvoimainen. 5 to No Business on the Dance Floor. And the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Okay, this is the halfway point. TKA3AK. Always so lovely to have your name. Try and read out your name. 5 points to Ylvoimainen there. And the 7 to Portion Boys. Sama Taivasta Katsotan. Okay, I'm not gonna pause it for halfway because it's very set right now. I think the big battles are really a lot can change in the middle there, but the top two is kind of set as it is. Another Cha 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 7 there. Alexander from Finland. First few points there. 3 to No Business on the Dance Floor. 5 to Ylvoimainen and 7 for Cha Cha Cha. Rose from Latvia. Only 1 for Ylvoimainen, 3 to Hoidamut, 5 to Girls Like You, almost on 100 now, and Cha 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 with a 7. I hope everyone gets 100. We definitely need that to happen, that's for sure. Lucy Lou from Greece. 5 points to Cha Cha Cha, and the 7 to Ylvoimainen. How many points are in it? It's a lot, 40, 48 or something. So, yeah. There's a lot to be required here. Vlad, 3 points to Ylvoimainen. And another 7 for Kerje. Torg from Sweden. First few points there. 3 points to Ylvoimainen. 5 to No Business on the Dance Floor. And the 7 to Portion Boys. Nothing for Cha 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 there either. Very interesting. Bear. Next one here. 3 to Sama Taivasta Katsutan. Oh, something's getting blanked at the top. Cha Cha Cha's getting blanked. Alright. Which NFs have we not went through yet? Basically all of them that happened after UMK. So Sweden, Portugal, another 7 for Cha 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 there. Sweden, Portugal, San Marino, Poland, Serbia, Iceland. We've got a few left. Cheburashka, another 7 for Cha Cha Cha. Yeah, Germany still in exactly as I have no idea said there. Shala, from Turkey. 3 points to No Business on the Dance Floor, 5 to Livoimanen, and 7 to Cha Cha Cha. 53 points separating them now. Verka is in here to vote. Some points for Alexandra. Closing in on the 100, I guess. 5 to Keria and the 7 to Kuma. It will be fun to see how many points Booty and Ikke will get in our voting. That's true. It's true. How many people will get on the troll train, I guess. 7 for Hoida Mutter from Addy Star. Nothing for Ylli Voimanen. It absolutely needed points here to kind of try to catch up. But I mean, just the fact that it's in second and so far ahead of the rest is kind of really cool to see. 7 points to Cha 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 again there. Genghis Khan from Mongolia. First time you're around to vote today. Happy to have you back. 5 to Sama Taivasta Katsutan and 7 to Ylli Voimanen. I need to start getting into the Finnish language here as pronouncing the titles here. E from Ecuador. Yeah, I don't have the energy to say it again. 7 to Cha 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 though. Jenna from Brazil. 3 points to Keria. 5 to Ylli Voimanen and the 7 to Something to Lose. Nice one. Nice one. It's gotten a lot of 7s. And then it's gotten a lot of blanks as well, unfortunately. Tan Day. 5 points to Ylli Voimanen. And 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Next 4 are probably San Marino, Poland, Germany, and Moldova, and then Iceland, Serbia, Sweden, Portugal. Exactly. That's spot on correct. Well done, Jeffrey. You figured it out. Yeah, that's exactly the schedule. It's crazy. It's party. This was so hard. Still 7 points to Cha Cha Cha. Jesus Christ. From Israel, of course. 5 points to Cha Cha Cha. And the 7 to Ylli Voimanen. What's even the point? Okay. I mean, you said, like, a lot of people said, like, oh, this is completely unnecessary to do UMK, but I still think it's necessary. We're seeing how much appreciation Ylli Voimanen has. So that's something. Christian I, or Christian the First. The 7 goes to Ylli Voimanen. Alipan, No Business on the Live Stream. That's honestly a really funny name. I like that. Something Loose is almost up on 100 now, which is nice to see. 7 for No Business on the Dance Floor. Nothing for Cha Cha Cha. Nothing for Cha Cha Cha. Rauli L. 3 points to Kira, 5 to Ylli Voimanen, and 7 to Kerie. So yeah, we almost got like 58 points between them. Ander, next one up here. 3 points to Cha Cha Cha. 5 to Something to Lose. Nice one. And 7 to Ylli Voimanen. Well, it's not like it's super exciting, but still, you know. Kacho. Something to Lose is above 100. Nice one. Nice one. 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Nothing for Ylli Voimanen, so, well, that's for that excitement. Loreen, let's see if she'll vote for Cha Cha Cha, regardless of his pina colada trick that he's planning. Loreen seems like she's buying it though. 7 points for Keria. Empo from the Netherlands. 3 points to Hoida Mut. 5 to No Business on the Dance Floor, and the 7 to Keria again. Okay, so it's starting to, well, it's not starting to. He's running away a little bit, but still. Mart from the Netherlands, 5 points to Keria, and the 7 to Ylli Voimanen again. People like Ylli Voimanen a lot, which makes me really happy. Honestly, I think it's such a great song. Always stay cool like a swimming pool. And yeah, 7 points to Cha Cha Cha. Witchwoods from Lithuania. The first few points there in the middle. 3 points to Hoida Mut. 5 to Cha Cha Cha. And the 7 to Ylli Voimanen. Sonia from France. First one's there. 3 points to Portion Boys. 5 to Ylli Voimanen. And the 7 to Cha Cha Cha. Again. Taylor from the UK. Some small points there. We have 3 points to Kira, up over 200 now. Illivoimanen up over 400, and Cha-Cha-Cha up over, well, 479. I got the power. Small points for Cha-Cha-Cha. 5 to Portion Boys, and the 7 to Kuma. My mom's votes, okay. So your mom voted as well. Mom likes Portion Boys, but mom loves Robin Pakalen and doesn't like Cha-Cha-Cha, apparently. Kata, or Keita from Romania. I feel like I need a pronunciation guide every time I read out a name. We need to start writing our names in phonetics. Cha-Cha-Cha with another 7. Beatrix from Romania as well. 3 points to Hoidamut, 5 to Illivoimanen, and the 7 to Cha-Cha-Cha. Mgua from Norway. First points going in there. 3 points to Alexandra, 5 to Cha-Cha-Cha, and the 7 to Illivoimanen. I mean, there's 68 points in it. I mean, you can kind of, like, not raise your hand, but everyone thought the gap would be bigger than this, surely. Like, people expected the gap to be way bigger than this, right? I at least did that. Spooks from Malta. First time I see this name around. 3 points to Hoidamut, 5 to Portion Boys, and the 7 to Kerie again. Yeah. 75 points in the leader now. Shibutsu Abara. 3 points to Samataivasta Katsotan, 5 to Hoidamut, and 7 to Cha-Cha-Cha. Hoofy from Germany. We got 20 more voters after this one to go. 3 points to Kira, 5 to Cha-Cha-Cha, and 7 to Illivoimanen. Still not as big a landslide as Supernova. Yeah, exactly. Like, I expected this to be the big landslide, but it's not. It's not. Supernova had that. Ope from Denmark, 5 to Kerie, and another 7 for Illivoimanen. It's crazy, it's party. You forgot the apostrophes. I'm just saying. 7 points to Cha-Cha-Cha. You actually pronounced my name pretty good. Just a little emphasis on the J's and it will be perfect. Sayad. 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 I don't know. That's what she said to you in bed. I don't understand. 7 points to Cha-Cha-Cha though. I don't remember what I said. I say so many things in a stream, so. Yuyumas. First few points there. 3 to Portion Boys, 5 to Illivoimanen, and 7 to Cha-Cha-Cha. Love seeing Kuma getting love here. Literally one of my favorite tracks of the entire season. Same. Damn, during the UMK voting, Finland scored against my country. Damn. Oh, there's football going on right now? I never pay attention to the international break. 7 points to Cha-Cha-Cha. I mean, there are not much points to give out, and considering 7 points is the max you can give, the gap is quite big. Yeah, it is, but still. Like, Supernova had like a 300-point gap or something. Azrael with another 7 there for Cha-Cha. Yeah, Cha-Cha-Cha has run away with it now. It's 90 points separating the top two now. But then you see, like, the gap from Illivoimanen down to the rest is massive. 7 for Samataivasta Katsotan there. Doesn't really affect its position much at the moment. I have no idea from the US. First few points here. 5 to Hoidamut and the 7 to Illivoimanen. Always thought I was alone in my appreciation for Kuma, so I'm happy regardless. Nah, no way. I loved it since the first time I heard it. Just so perfect. You were never alone, but maybe... I didn't expect this many people to really be behind it, but it's wonderful to see. Maku from Finland. 5 to Girls Like You. 7 to Illivoimanen. Nothing for Cha-Cha-Cha there. Nothing for Cha-Cha-Cha. KL from Iceland. Points for the bottom there. Cha-Cha-Cha with a 5 and Illivoimanen with another 7. Alright. 80 points separating them now. So it shrunk the gap a little bit. But then Illivoimanen gets a 1 from Jonas. 5 for Portion Boys and the 7 to Kira. Tim from the UK. We only have a few voters left here now. I mean, we already know the results, but still, we'll stick it out to the end. 5 to Illivoimanen, 7 to Cha-Cha-Cha. Is it even possible to catch up? We got 7 voters left. That's 49 points. No, it's not even possible anymore. So we know the winner, but still. It was a bit closer than I expected it to be. And I think for many of you out there as well, you can kind of agree that it was a bit closer than you expected, right? Right? I think so, at least. Etisopojad from some country. Okay, just nothing for either of the top two there. Either of the top two not getting anything there. Cosmic Summers, 5 voters left, 3 for Cha Cha Cha, 5 for Girls Like You, and the 7 to Sama Taivosta Katsotan. Nothing for Ilevoimanen. Still gonna get second, you know. Everyone got a 12 right, or sorry, 7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's got a 7. They have to, yeah, I'm sure. Nothing for Cha 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 again there. Very interesting. Looks like Something to Lose has nothing to lose. Yeah, that one's gonna finish last. Robin's gonna finish in 6th. And Portion Boys will be 5th. It's basically like there is a battle for 3rd. That's what we have. Hoidamut or No Business on the Dance Floor. That's the only battle right now. So we'll keep a look at for that one. 3 points in it now. Another 7 for Cha Cha Cha. Final votes here. Who will get 3rd? Blaine from Mexico is the one who decides that. 1 point to Hoidamut. 3 to Cha Cha Cha. No Business on the Dance Floor takes it by 1 point. If you cared for the 3rd place, Kira got it by 1 point, basically. So yeah, in last place, Something to Lose by Alexandra, 136 points. In 6th was Robin with Girls Like You, 163. And then we had 221 points for Portion Boys in 5th. Hoidamut getting 4th, 263, 1 point behind Kira, who went past in the final final round of voting. 264 there. And then, well, just kind of, I guess, double the amount of points. That would be 528. So more than double the amount of points as 3rd place. We have Kuma in 2nd with Ylvoimanen, and yeah, Cha 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 1 with what Red claims to be 72%, 72.4% of the vote. So yeah, here are the full results. Let's see if we can get this to appear here. You see all of the points here. Everyone's got 7s. Robin didn't get many, but he got a few there towards the end. Oh, he actually got 4, so yeah, okay. But yeah, Cha 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 got a lot of them. Ylivoimanen got a lot of them, and then a few scattered. But yeah, full standings there. Groot, you said it's not as big as expected, and that's why I said that is what she said to you in bed. Very cheeky, very cheeky. Jack Daniels lover. Kira pulling a freedom on us. Yeah, well, for 3rd place, didn't really matter too much. 2nd place, robbed of the win. Well, yeah, I think that it's like it was closer than I ever expected, and the fact that it got 2nd as well is something. I think where did it finish in real life? It did not finish 2nd. I think Portion Boys was 2nd in real life, right? Ylvoimanen got more than twice the amount of points as the 3rd place. Yeah, exactly. And Blaine, yeah, you decided 3rd place. That's correct. Red, okay, that was not accurate. 72.4% of the vote. Okay, I'll take that with me. Hodgepodge Fun, which 4 national finals are next? Is it San Marino, Poland, Germany, and Serbia? I think so. I think so. The final one would be... No, wait. Oh, wait. San Marino, Poland, Germany, and Serbia. The final one has Iceland, Sweden, Portugal, and Moldova, I guess. I'm not sure on the order there. Is Moldova in the next one, or is it in the final one? Charlotte, I see you managed to pick correctly without me. Well done. I was too busy to participate since I have a major test tomorrow. Best of luck on the test. I'm happy we picked a satisfying winner for you there. Ylivoimanen finishing 5th was yikes. Yeah, but the thing is that it's such a strong selection, though. Like, all of the songs are so good, and all of the performances were so good as well. Happy with our winners today. Italy and Malta were my winners too, and Lithuania and Finland were my 2nd places. Okay, awesome. I'm satisfied too. Like, Italy and Malta were my winners too. Finland was my winner. Lithuania wasn't, but it was my 2nd place. So I'm ecstatic, kind of. Moldova was before Serbia. Okay, then Moldova is in the next one. Serbia is in the last one. So yeah, next one: San Marino, Poland, Moldova, and what else did we say? What else did we say? Germany. Yeah, that's right. San Marino, Poland, Germany, Moldova. Those four. Those four are for the next stream. Not sure if it will be tomorrow. I can't guarantee that. But if it's not tomorrow, I'd say Saturday. Um, of course, I still want to keep up with the daily streams. Because it's just I kind of just like the aspect of having daily streams at the moment. It's really fun for me to kind of just keep a track going here. We got 8 in a row now. I will close this one for like this one's gonna end now very soon. I just need to take the photo of the results here, save all of this, and then I will post about these results after the stream. Then I will go to bed because well, work tomorrow as well. Business as usual. But yeah, we're actually going through San Marino. Yeah, we are, but we're not doing all 104 songs or whatever. We're doing the final. I don't know how many songs were in the final, but we're doing that. So yeah, make sure you get through those selections in the meantime. Like you check out the songs. I think like Moldovan one has 10 songs. Poland has 10 songs. Germany has 8. I feel like the thing with Germany is, should we include Frida Gold? Let's decide this right now. Should we include Frida Gold? Because I feel like we can't judge it compared to the others because it doesn't have a live performance that we've seen. And of course, it didn't participate in reality. However, if majority of the people think we should include it for the selection, then we will. But I just feel like it might not be like the fairest. I mean, of course, the singer can't really it's not her fault for getting sick for the performance, but yeah. Um, let's see. People say we should. A few people say no, but really, like, oh wait, can't I do a poll? How do you do a poll on a stream? I'm learning the streaming ways now. I know that you're supposed to be able to do a poll. Interact with your audience. Create a vote. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're doing a vote. Should we include Frida Gold in the voting for Germany's NF? Yes? No. What's going on now? There we go. Alright, so we have a vote. Get your votes in. Right now, 50-50. You can do a poll. Yeah, I did. Alright, vote in the poll, and we'll go for the result that's most popular. 34 people have already voted in it. Yes is currently leading with 60%. 56%, so it's very even here. It's very, very even. Frida Gold won't be in the recap. That's a good point, Weeble. That's a good point. Well, we could just do the recap from the music videos. I'm not sure. We'll just have to, like, if more people vote yes, then we're gonna include it basically. By this logic, you should include all semifinalists for all NFs. No, because it's not a semifinalist. They were in the final. That doesn't make any sense. They qualified for the final like the other 8 songs as well. At least I think so. I don't think that's the same thing, because all of the other songs, they got knocked out. They weren't allowed to be in the final. And this is one song we're talking about. In my opinion. Regardless, 55% of the people have said yes. 45% of the people have said no. We've got 56 people who have voted. There are 63 people in the chat, so some people don't want to vote, I guess. I'll leave the voting open for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they were slotted to make it to the final. The semifinalists weren't even slotted. Yeah, I agree that as well. If we include semifinalists, we'd have to include the TikTok wildcards in Germany. Yeah, that's more what I'm thinking as well. The TikTok wildcards, that's kind of the equivalent of semifinalists, in my opinion. She wasn't eligible to win or them. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, absolutely, it's a fair point. But that's why we're doing the poll, so that you all can decide. That's basically why we're doing the poll. So if enough people want to include it, then we will include it. Now it's 52-48, so it's swinging very fast. I'll give you at 22-18. I will close the poll, basically. Maybe have them in, but if they win, then count the second placer as the winner. That doesn't seem right. Then just not include them at all, I'd say. I guess that's an issue for another day. It's your voting. You decide who's in. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair point as well. But I want all of you to be included and all of you to have your say in it, basically. Groot, can you please tell some funny, interesting accident story from last days in school? Um, has anything funny happened in school? I don't think anything funny has happened, honestly. Very rarely do I think funny things happen at school. Um, mm, I don't think I have any funny, interesting accidents. Sorry. Be a dictator, Groot. No, no, nah, not a dictator. It's very close in the voting. It's 51-49 at the moment. You have one more minute to vote. Let's tie the vote so Groot has the final say. No, let's not. Oh, it's actually 50-50. It's actually 50-50. 66 votes. So 33 people have voted yes and 33 people have voted no, basically. But it's like moving so slowly, so I hope that there's not someone who like changes between his or her accounts just to give more votes to whatever they think should be the side. Because it's like moving so slowly back and forth. 51% on no right now, 69 votes, and it's 22-18. And just as I was about to press close, we got the 70th. As soon as the 71st vote comes in, I'm closing, okay? As soon as we get one more vote, I'm closing right away. Whatever the results. 70 voters at 65 viewers, sus. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. There we go. Okay. It's yes. 51% for yes. 72 votes. Okay, I guess I wasn't close. We're including it. There we go. The true nail biter of the evening. Alright, well, yes won. Simple as that. Yes got the final vote in there at the end. And even if, even those 72 managed to go in, both of them voted yes. So, yep, we're going with Frida Gold is going to be included. If you don't like it, then sorry, you'll have to do your own voting. Basically. So, it's going to be included. That's for the next voting, though. So we had Poland, Germany, Moldova. All of those have 10 or less songs. If you aren't, familiar with those, you should listen, through them before the next one. Obviously, what's it called? The, what was the other one? It was San Marino as well. I don't know how many songs are in San Marino. If you don't want to check out the San Marino songs, I understand. But I would assume I would recommend that if you want to vote in the San Marino one, you should have heard all of the songs at least once. I really ask that of you, so it's just not like voting from a recap or anything. I really wish that you have heard all of the songs if you want to vote. And that goes for all of the selections. You can't judge a full song just by listening to a recap, in my opinion. Okay, Hodgepodge Fun, I see that you don't approve of the decision. It's simple. The decision is made by democracy. You just have to live with it. And if you want to blank her because of just the fact that I allowed her to participate, that's your thing, but I don't think that's very fair. Please not tomorrow, I will be busy. I might be too busy as well for tomorrow, so maybe on Saturday. But I can't guarantee, if my schedule allows it, I will do it tomorrow, but I don't think I have a 3.5 hour what's it called? 3.5 hour gap to do a voting. Already have my San Marino winner. Yeah, of course. I do too, but you still need to vote for 10 songs, you know. So yeah. Groot. I just imagine if someone, when Polish voting happens, calls themselves Groot and gives 12 points to Alina. Yeah, someone's definitely doing that. I know for a fact that someone's gonna do that. Probably for Germany as well, and they'll give it to Ike. I said no, but I will vote accordingly. Thank you, Jay Sora. I hope everyone follows your way of going with this. And I mean, if you don't like the song by Frida Gold, then don't vote for it. I mean, I won't suspect anything, but I just don't really like the concept of, oh, the voting didn't go my way, so now I will try and revolt because I won't vote for it because I don't agree with the decision. I don't like that. I don't like that attitude to it. Um, Reminds me of the children I teach at school. If it's not going my way, then I'm gonna what's it called, riot or rebel against it. Don't like that. Ike, the group regular, yeah, of course. Like the interesting thing is, like, if Ike comes around for the voting, like he always does, will he give himself the 12 points? I guess we'll find out when the time is right. But that has been everything for now. Oh, I just realized I've had the whole chat up there on the screen. Let's do that. Let's move the webcam over here. I mean, I'm gonna close down the stream in just a minute or so, but just have it like this for the ending here. It's been a fun one. Another great stream. We've got 4 more songs for our Stream Vision little selection. When are the Geo quizzes coming back? Maybe we'll do that tomorrow then, because I want to stream tomorrow as well, but just for a shorter time. Maybe then, World Sasuri. We'll take a look at that. But yeah, well, we got 4 more songs for the selection today. We still have 8 to go, so be on the lookout for the streams where we pick those. Hope you enjoy participating in the voting, and I'll be looking forward to having you join me for more voting sessions very soon. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next stream, and have a good one. Bye bye.
My head, I long to feel again, lost inside my head. I long to feel again.